Alright. Hello everyone. I think I'm live. Gonna do the typical start a stream thing where I check out whether I can be heard. We are doing the drafted challenge. So for those of you who maybe didn't see my video since it was only posted like an hour or so ago, Voodoo has offered to help me with this challenge in a fun way. Like an hour or so ago. Voodoo. Okay. Looks like I can hear myself, so yeah. We are going to be using the teams that we drafted based on, well, it was just a pick order. So we went 1-2, 1-1, had some fun stuff in there. Video's like 12 minutes long, but regardless, the team we ended up with that we're going to be trying first is Bree, Reginald, Tholes, and Amelia. Planning on being an Amelia carry with the Reginald kind of like a duo carry. He's kind of like a soft support carry and healer. I just love playing Reginald that way, so I'm going to try it out. Like late game, he'll be doing a ton of damage. We aren't going to have like Bless does more damage on him, even though it'd be good. We're going to actually have Bless stays because this just makes the early game a little bit easier. And honestly, if I wanted to make the early game a lot easier, I would be keeping the heal perks instead. I think that would actually just go a long way to supporting my early game. But we're having some fun. I'm banking on the late game being a little bit better, so we'll see how that goes. Perks are in the description below for anybody who hasn't seen this before. I've made my decks. I've tested just a little bit. I don't think this is particularly well set up. One of the reasons I think Healer Reginald would be good is because Bree dies a lot. But that can be fixed. And honestly, she dies slowly most of the time. So it really depends on the enemies we end up fighting and the armors we end up getting if we get any armors. Yeah, it'll be an interesting mix. Let me double check. I'm just going to post this video to the Discord. And then we'll be ready to go. Alright. Can I do this properly? Gonna close that. Sorry, I have like a lot of things open I need to close because my computer's running slow. Cool. Alright, let's begin the adventure. See what we get. Also, Voodoo has opened my eyes to a new route that leads to Forest Crown, where I can also go to Hatch, even if I don't get this, you know, amazing setup of the Rift plus the honest work. Okay, thanks, game. Glad I don't need to use the new route. The new intel is unnecessary. Immune to Sanctify guys, like a little bit annoying, but like not the worst. Just checking out the fights here really quick. This is a high damage fight. Particularly the Raider and the Sheep can be a bit annoying, though the Champion Sheep often outputs a lot less DPS. Okay, actually this fight's super scary. Reinforce should do good work for Bree if we can get it early. Maybe I want to rethink my decks a little bit because I don't have Reinforce early. Also, hello, Lucky. Lucky, have I invited you to my Discord server? I don't know if I have. Oh, wow. Boots of Swiftness is in here, too. What the? Wait, Stone Amulet? Oh, man. This makes me want to rethink everything. Wow. Huh. And Sacred Tablet, too. But, like, this is so weird. I didn't, like, perk anything. Can you swap perks in Town 1? Yeah, that's allowed. I can... if you want early reinforce. Oh, I can't, Bree's gonna be going fast, so her reinforce would fall off unless I perked into plus, another reinforce, and honestly, like, the perks are pretty tight. I don't know how to get, like, 6 extra perk points. I'll show off the perks really quick. You can probably imagine what things are in the undefined perks. If you can't, ask a question. Even if you're watching this later, ask in the comments. I'll be sure to answer. But, yeah. This is going to be their perks real quick. Just going through. Feel free to pause at all if you want to take a closer look. But yeah, so far so good. We'll see how this works. I like testing a slight variance of this. Stone Amulet is kind of insane as a card in general. Forest Crown is going to be going on Tholes, so like it doesn't really interfere with space. The only problem is, like, initially my plan was to grab a Mimi onto Tholes, and then we were going to like speed up Bree later, and Bree was going to have Piercing Howls and maybe do slows and stuff. And then for like sustain early game, I was just planning on the Jelly. So I don't know if I want to get Stone Amulet and like give up Jelly, because Jelly's a good amount of stuff here. but is this the hardest team from the draft? I think so. Or at least it's the team I'm least familiar with, so it's like it's the one I'm going to have to do the most testing of. I'm happy that you like that I picked Navalia from the draft. Spoilers. Yeah, if you want to see the full draft list, it's on the video. I think it was a fun win. It was really easy to make that video, and well, it was low edited. I could have made it much cooler, I guess, but didn't have the time. I wanted to get it out and wanted to live stream today. So yeah, Stone Amulet is so cool. I mean, like, I plan on getting Reinforced later. I don't know that I'll actually need it. Like, I don't know how deep in I'm gonna need block. I suspect, like, this is gonna be a round 2, round 3 team for most of the fights. So, like, Reinforce and block will go a long way. We only need a little bit of it. Oftentimes, like, just having a Command and Conquer, though, will be enough to heal us up in the late game. So like the boots of swiftness for like just 20 base speed is actually kind of huge. It will make Bree faster than Tholes after he gets Forest Crown, which is slightly awkward. Because I was planning to have Tholes be faster. Cloak of Evasion and Sacred Tablet, by the way, are like also things that are here that are important. So this is like pretty interesting. I'm surprised Voodoo said Otis would be it would be last. Maybe I have insane bias. Otis is not a bad character. Can't believe you tried to steal Zek from him. I think Zek's a good carry. And Zek has a really fun route. I think I mentioned in the video, but I like Zek's options there. So I'm excited to see Voodoo's teams and like everything that he does with them, and then copy them for myself to try to like streak this challenge with all the teams. It's nice having a division of labor, honestly. Also, I mentioned this in the video, but if anybody has any ideas for teams they want to see, like try something like this challenge. I don't know if it'll be exactly like this, but if you want me to like try some weird sort of team combination and you give me the decks and the perks, I'll probably make a series where I try out any of the submissions I get. It can just be direct message me on Discord. I do have a channel. I should probably put the like channel in all the descriptions. I'm bad about that. But yeah, that is totally fine. Or you can just put it in the comments too. Anything works. Anyway, you can reach me. I have like an email as well. It's like trashecomps@gmail.com. It's also totally fine to reach out there. Okay. Amelia Carey is this one. Do I want to have like any reinforced though? How much is it repair armor? How expensive is it? Did they make it uncommon to base? No, it's not base uncommon, which is interesting. So I think like instead of a second intimidate, I'm gonna go repair armor, intimidate, and then we're gonna grab the, what else did I grab there? I'm gonna have to like do this deck from scratch just because I want the reinforced early. Hopefully, we'll see. I mean, Battle Shout's another way to get reinforced, but we don't know if we're gonna get that immediately. So Piercing Howl, double helping hand. So yeah, piercing. I think everybody else's decks is fine for the most part. Helping. I was about to type in double helping hand as if that would do something. We have a removal of shackles card. I don't know that I'm actually gonna like need that now that I think about it more. Didn't look like there was any shackles right away, so maybe it's unnecessary. Actually, does the goblin shackle? I don't remember if the goblin shackles. I know the spider does. What is insane lucky? Not gonna lie, I haven't sent an email from like 6 years. Don't say that, they'll nerf it. Yeah. Insane lucky is when I asked for help and you ended up sending, like you had some guide a long time ago where I tried to make a insane damage build, like using mind damage and all that stuff. So it was actually your build for the deck. So I believe this was like your exact build, if I'm not mistaken, which was fun. It actually worked pretty well. It was a good team. I think I used that in my like, I called it like the strongest team I've played challenge, which was, or not challenge, just game. It was honestly anything but a challenge, where I took on all the corruptors. So that was fun. Barricade is going to be good here. I'd like to see some roll 3 randomly, pick 1 to finish out the run some days, but that'd be after the challenge. Yeah, challenge is gonna be coming. So I did buy a barricade, right? I keep like looking. Sorry, I need to like focus and just buy the deck for a second, and then I can look at chat. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna get barricade. We're gonna get barricade. That's all I need now, right? And then we just need to get rid of the rest of the crap. We keep one pommel. Okay. So yeah. Barricade. Get rid of the crap. The spike shields all suck. Don't need 2 invigorating blows. All that stuff is way too expensive regardless. Get rid of 2 pommels. And then if I've done my math right, that should be correct. Okay, cool. The rest of these teams should be easier. I kind of have it more set up. Oh, right, we're not doing reg support. This is NR support. Still very expensive. I don't know if this is, like, a good way. Like, this feels, like, inefficient to me in many ways. Maybe I should have kept it, like, a second Holy Smite. Maybe I should actually have Holy Storm. I don't even know. I have Clarity, gets rid of Sanctify, because it's relevant in a few fights. Especially if the Elder Dryad, like, becomes an issue. Though we should take speed control with Amelia and all her frost, so this should be fine. And then in our carry, she's got a very expensive deck. Largely stuff that'll help us out later. Ice Barrier is going to be fun early on. We're planning to go down the route that gives her some self-ice, so this will be like 100 block later, which will be helpful. Also removing cold sometimes is just nice. And then Amelia carry. Yeah, so we just, honestly, Tholes is just searching for the chant of initiatives. That is all it is. Alright, so we have the ability to upgrade one more thing, because I upgraded Helping Hand last time. I don't know if I just want to upgrade the Repair Armor. Have it be 0, have it be easy to play. That way it doesn't interfere with anything. Sometimes upgrading the Frost Novas early is also really good. But now I can look at chat a little bit more. Okay, we need serious on this one. You can't lose. No fooling around this time on a Vitalizing Serenade. Yeah, right. No, I mean, honestly, I don't expect this run to win. To be very honest, I think, like, early game, I'm going to struggle. Like, there's a good chance Bree dies too much. I'm hoping this Repair Armor pick solves that, but we'll see. Maybe the Shackles would be better. I think, like, switching between Shackles or not would be an option here. The other option I have to figure out is, like, do I want Stone Amulet? Do I want Boots of Swiftness? I mean, we get, like, a Stone Amulet, Cloak of Evasion. Not having Tholes take too much damage means I don't have to worry about him, though he has some attacks, so he can, like, benefit off of Sanctify. Getting Sacred Tablet early is also kind of nice, so, like, if I wanted to buy Stone Amulet on Bree and then have Sacred Tablet early, it's, like, good, but it's not going to be as good because we don't have any jelly. The jellyfish was going to be, like, the early sustain that I could keep that would keep everybody alive for a good amount of time. So I think I need to do that, as good as these items are. I've kind of locked myself into needing jelly. I think if I had gone heal build Reginald, we don't have to buy jelly here. We could buy some good items. That's like another reason to not have the Sanctify Reginald. Though I do think it's going to be more fun in the late game. And more fun is very important to me. So, we'll see. Everybody's decks look good to me. I think this is all fine. Yeah. That's fine. Not that we can edit anything. Spent all our gold, all our shards. Let's take a look. We have the good route, so that's nice. We'll go to the Forest Dryad this way. Don't have to use the new tech that Voodoo showed me just because we got lucky. Old Horseshoe being here. So there's also, like, I've been kind of ignoring Tourist Map where I could gain +1 speed on teams where I desperately need the speed with 666 2 gold, so it's definitely, like, something I've been underestimating. So we want block early here on Bree or Battle Shout. Yeah, okay. Perfect. We'll do Battle Shout, we'll do this. Gives us a little bit of healing off of what we got. I guess Imp going down first would be nice, though he's also, like, the most likely to go down first. We have the extra Mark perk here, and then who's going to get the extra Inspire? It's probably most important that Reginald gets it, so we get the early Bless, and hopefully win on round 2. Bree's going to get slowed down quite a bit. Okay. So, are we going to be faster with 4 speed? We will. So we're going to go for the double chant of initiative, which we get, and we get to do our trace, which is super nice. The squirrel did not do this attack where they slow down Bree by 4, which is also really nice. And then we can take a look. Don't mind the clarity, but it's not bless, and we'd really need to find bless. We also need to have powerful, so we'll keep the powerful. I don't know why I had poison to the imp. The imp's like the most likely character to die here on the enemy team. Wow, no bless for us, but we did get maximum other stuff, and we got scry, which isn't terrible. We aren't going to need these powerfuls so much, so I think I'll give them up in the hopes of drawing something that's like slightly more damage. We'll try to make sure the imp does go down. Like the last thing we want is for them to survive somehow. And then I'm going to give bless removal there. Okay, so we should have some sanctify. Won't necessarily be enough to justify this, but it should be okay. Yeah, we'll have enough damage for the imp. Not quite there. We have to Icicle Lance it one more time, and then we could hit something else. Maybe the squirrel? To make its speeds just slow enough. It's not. Yeah, it's 19 speed now, so that's great. Really good for us there. Oh, the Icicle slowed people down. That sucks. We do get to go again on Amelia before she gets supported by anybody, but I think she's going to be able to stop the squirrel, which is great. We do have to hit it one more time, yet again. And then we're going to have to hit this guy, and we'll do the shatter. Give ourselves some block. Honestly, just max out block, because like this fight's about over. This should be good. Sorry, I was kind of doing something else. Are you OTKing this one? No. Probably not. This is like a round 2, round 3 team. So, the OTK is not happening. I'm gonna like try to heal up Bree. Again, I find she just takes the most damage. Amelia is usually able to heal herself up, which is fine. Should have given her some block. What are you doing? Front hero. So I need at least that much block. The boar is also going really fast. I'd love to get more speed on another character at that point. Guess we'll give this to Amelia, make sure she doesn't take any more damage than she already has. Souls gives himself a little bit of block. Okay, we do get to have the extra speed. Who could go fast? We can't actually match the boar. And we're gonna get slowed down by the rock here, which is unfortunate. Yeah. Oh well. Like I said, Bree takes a lot of damage. It's often hard to heal it back up. Do this. We'll heal her this way. Play some block, and then hopefully we can give Reginald another turn so he can give more regen or something. Maybe a Dispel to Amelia. Perfect. Dispel on Amelia. She should have the damage, like, guaranteed. I guess Reginald needs a little bit of healing, so we'll leave the flash in hand. Tholes does not need any healing, so we're not going to take away any of the Sanctify. Jelly applies more Sanctify. Hopefully we don't do too much damage with flash. We do. Reginald, you hit too hard. You're too good at this game. Alright, then we can get rid of Amelia's bleed. Is it more important that Reginald heals, or is it more important that Amelia heals? They're both important. I guess I'll heal Reginald a little bit, and then we'll heal Amelia a little bit. Can I, like, not kill it? No. Not even close. Alright, either way. Bandages helps us make up for the fight a little bit. Interesting, a 4th Frost Nova. Probably not what I'm going to be taking. Another Flash is, like, good for the late game. Shock Nova is an interesting, like, just take speed control now sort of card. Doesn't synergize, like, super well with her, but, like, the fact that it's the 3-cost version is tempting me. I don't think we're going to take anything on Bree. I think I might take this Flash. I'll want it later. It's going to be bad right now, but I want it later. I'll take the Shock Nova too. It's at least interesting. Alright, Amelia's option here is just better. Ooh, free card upgrade. Noxious Parasite's a little bit spooky. What would we want to upgrade even? We don't really have upgrade targets. And Noxious Parasites is spooky. I mean, I guess Battle Shout would be a good upgrade. Could have the 2 turns of Reinforce. I guess that's like kind of okay. Is that really the only difference? I would get slightly more powerful too. She just sends some soldiers. Wow, I forgot she's like an important figure. Yeah, she's like the queen of the land or something. Yeah, no upgrades here. I guess like Ice Barrier is an interesting upgrade. Stays in the deck is maybe okay. I don't like the taunt necessarily. Just weighing the risk to reward ratio here. There's the other argument of like 2 removes makes it so that even if we get Death's Door here, it's not that bad. This is a high damage team. We're likely to lose Bree on it. It got unfortunate like to get 2 high damage teams early on against this comp. I'm just going to continue without it. Hatch is one of the more doable ones with this team composition, but it's not ideal still. So I think if I can, I'd like to remove this pig before it does too much damage. I'm going to give all the block to Bree, because she has the hardest time. And then Tholes shouldn't need any draw. He can always double trace himself to get the double chant of initiative. So we're going to have to do that this time, just to guarantee it. We would have gotten it anyways, but didn't know that. Had to do this. And then we'll go fast. We'll hopefully take out a pig. The Raider's also a ton of damage. The front pig shouldn't be as bad for the most part, but you never know. Burn pig can be scary. We're pretty likely to take out this front guy, but not guaranteed. Jeez. Okay. We got him, but it was scary. Gonna slow down the Raider. And then Bree's gonna take some damage this turn. Quite a lot of damage, in fact. Thankfully, this sheep doesn't do as much damage as the normal sheeps. I mentioned that earlier, but like, because they always do the same thing first turn, they don't like have a chance of starting with ruminant bite, which is like one of the scarier things they can do. And we got some block. Bree is super hurt. Reginald needs to draw Bless for Amelia if we want a chance of taking everything out this turn. No rain applier when you is rough when you play Amelia during the early game. Yeah, agreed. I mean, Reginald's like a very light rain applier here, but not a true one. How much do I believe in Amelia right now? Do I think she can take out everybody on this team without a Divine Grace? Seems unlikely to me. But I was thinking about healing up Bree just a tiny bit. I don't actually have a big hand for Divine Grace. I forgot it's like a hand scaling card. I'm just gonna make it more likely we win on the spot. No scry for her as well. Shock Nova is probably not gonna be enough damage this time around for the cost. I guess we have just enough to play it, but we're gonna draw another Frost Nova too. Most likely a Shatter as well, so yeah, there's a good chance we draw stuff that takes the energy. To even have the perk without the mage, I assume not. I do have the perk. I ended up getting it because I thought maybe it'd be good. Okay, so we already have the kill on those two. I think we have the... Oh my god, we don't quite take out the sheep, but probably Tholes can do it, I would imagine. But this is the problem with Bree. Yeah, Tholes got it. Bree takes a lot of damage, and we don't have a good way to heal her because we don't have anything good for Reginald here. I do have the Uproot vulnerability perk, so we'll take Uproot. Things that are useful on Tholes. He should still be able to sift through his deck in time. Though if we add one more card, it won't be guaranteed. Still be very likely. Don't know if I want another Inner Fire. I think I'm going to skip out on that. And I don't think Steel Skin's going to be that necessary. Zap's not going to be a take. Oh, maybe that's a bummer. Bree block before level up is tough. Yeah. Even then, it's 1 or 2 turns of it is best. Yeah, thankfully, like this team should only need 1 or 2 turns of block. Considering this headbutt as a pocket slows are nice. So we'll grab it. It's also decent base damage for what that's worth. Okay, unlucky on this occasion. Had like a 50-50 chance for our heroes, so we got a little bit unlucky. But we were able to go south, which is kind of nice. That should let us get the energy perk, or sorry, the energy boon for all of our heroes. Trace. Oh, do I need to get rid of the other uproot? I don't think I need to get rid of the uproot because we already have the Chant of Initiative in hand. Then again, I won't be able to play the uproot because we'll have to play both Vigilances, so whatever. I don't even know what I'm going to draw. It doesn't matter. We'll make sure that we stay fast here. Like, really didn't think about this team that much. Barricade's nice. The headbutt's probably not going to be necessary. Get rid of the intercept as well. See if we can draw something slightly more impactful. Bear armor's good. It's not what I was hoping for, but it is good. We'll probably take out any pig that's doing a ton of damage to us first. So yeah, we'll take out this pig first. So this guy's going to gain speed, but he'll be 20 speed. It'll be just faster, so that's fine. Do this first, do that first. Just heal up. And then we'll make sure we try to take out the pig and back. Not sure I'm going to be able to, honestly. Though a little bit of bless, a little bit of powerful does help in that regard. But yeah, not going to have the damage, unfortunately. We'll have some block in case we get randomly hit somehow. Bree won't take any damage this first turn, which is good. So we'll take a little bit of damage next turn. Got him. Okay. That sucks. At least we were able to slow them down, so we're back to the status quo. Bree not healing up much off this fight at all. Kind of hurts. Do I trust Amelia? I trust Amelia. We're gonna heal up Bree just slightly because we can. She should have the damage this next turn. Especially with an unstable power and 2 lances. Yeah, that should be fine. She's got a lot of energy. Yeah, okay, double frost easily clears it. Okay, we healed up slightly off the fight, which is good. Man, Thul's starter deck sure is something. It sure is something. He is here to speed. He'll be more useful later as a support role, but he's definitely not geared towards support. Though with the draft, like, just gotta use the scouts that you're given in the roles that you want, so that's what we're doing. I do want to go south. I want to throw the pig in the bottomless pit. We're still faster than the wolf, which is nice. Don't face this imp, so we'll go this way. Ooh, again, a free card upgrade, but this one's far, far, far scarier. Now, I would have loved to remove 2 cards on Sub-Zero, so we would get rid of these broken bones, because they are quite the issue. But I don't know that we can actually win against Sub-Zero. Being immune to slow is actually a huge problem. And then getting stunned round 2, and they're being resistant to our main damage type, will probably make us a little bit too vulnerable to all of the stuff that they're going to do. They're also going to take speed control with the wolf, and we don't apply enough frost to counteract the -6 speed it's going to give us. So I would say, like, honestly, I would do this if I wasn't on no restarts, because I think I could probably find a restart route where I'm able to do it, but because we can't restart, I'm not going to take it. I wish support Thul's was real. That'd be funny. It's real here. That's all he is this run. In some ways, this is the most real run there is. Alright, Reginald has the 1 inspired. Did I give him the inspire perk? I can't remember. I did. Okay, Bree also has it, right? No. I thought I gave it to Bree too. Whoops. Well, whatever. Just gotta remember that I did that for Reginald. Alright, we gotta trace ourselves again. Make sure we get all the speeds. 1, 2. Wish Thul's had just a little bit more energy. If we can take out the wolf. Oh, we don't even have to take out the wolf this turn. They're not slowing us down immediately. That's super nice. Okay. Not the best turn for us here, but I'm gonna actually just speed up Bree rather than go all in on the damage here. Who would I rather take down? Probably the wolf. Even though he's not doing anything this turn. He's going to get rid of his slow. So it'll be 19 speed. Broken Bone sucks. I'm going to play the damage card because I can. Who else would we want to be slow then? I guess you being 19 speed helps us out quite a lot. 5 vulnerable is brutal. Broken Bones really is a problem. The wolf sped himself up, right, and then he's gonna slow us down. Oh god, ah shit, Bree's so dead. This is why removing cards would have been nice too, but imagine getting stunned on every single one of these plays as well. Like, there's no way. Yeah, this is the danger. Oh, shackling is gonna be annoying too. Alright. Cool. Not that I was expecting much out of Tholes at this point, but hey. He could have done something, right? Okay, we're gonna try to take everything out. These guys don't have the best cold resist, whereas the wolf does, so I'm still gonna prioritize the wolf down. And if it's just the boar, we should be able to survive the fight. Like, I don't think we're at risk of losing. Knock on wood. Yeah, and then we have Frost Nova, Shock Nova, so I guess we have Shatter as well if I wanted to try that. I guess Shatter's just winning. I guess we could just like win the game instead. Like, that's also a thing. I guess Shock Nova also would have been winning. Both of those are fine options. Wow, another Vigilance is really funny. Like, the one time I'm buying 2 Vigilances at the start, it just gives me the second one. I hate it. I don't think you ever want 3 Vigilances, honestly, unless it's like a purple. I would have taken a purple for sure. Could have the upgraded Intimidate. Like, it's not the worst card in the world. It's not also good, but I don't hate it. The Inner Fire here is kind of interesting. Having Reginald do some amount of damage. It is self-draw. It kind of helps us dig a little bit, which is nice sometimes. Can't take any of these other cards. I might just take this other Chant of Initiative. More chances at speed, the better. And then we throw the pig down the pit. So yeah, at this point, Bree has 2 cards that give her vulnerable. Right? No, yeah, Death's Door and Broken Bones. Yeah, so she can get 7 vulnerable, like turn 1, which is super scary. That'll be making the Belfior fight kind of difficult. No way to remove it at this point. Okay, we already have another chance, so what do I want? I guess something that costs 0, but we drew Uproot instead. We have the perfect speed ties for these guys, so that's fine. I guess I could like look at Bree, make sure she doesn't draw Death's Door on this fight. That might be helpful. That's a good get. And then maybe she'll survive the Fiery Jabs. Fiery Jabs is so scary, especially because they give themselves so much powerful right off the bat. We got the other vulnerable, unfortunately. Again, I could just use this as a slow. Bree came back from dead. Oh wait, Trashe might explode. Yeah, this is a kind of high damage scary fight. Bree is a little bit slow right now. Do I think I could fix that? I don't know. I feel like my best bet is just trying to take out one of these guys. Even though it's unlikely. At least this guy's not speeding himself up. This guy is. He'll be at 1 fast next turn, so he'll be at like 21 speed, which is just about bad. But then we'll probably slow him down. I don't know. Maybe we have a chance of taking out the guy in front. I don't think we really have a chance of taking out anybody because we didn't really get Bless. So, yeah, this is gonna be that kind of problem, isn't it? Yeah, when we slow everybody down by a significant margin, you don't get rid of your Frost? No. Okay, good. Ow. God, the vulnerable. Imagine if I had Death's Door vulnerable too. Could be even more brutal. Oh, he's 22 speed. Never mind, we're screwed. Oh, because the slow wears off. Right. So he got to speed up further. But he did decide not to kill me. Okay. Maybe there's a chance here. I want to speed up Bree, but I also don't want her to take 18 fire damage. But then again, I also don't want her to take fiery jabs to the face. I don't have any good ways of controlling this. They're not summoning imps again this turn, which is super duper lucky. I wish I had Lay on pause. Laya over Reginald on this team would be very nice. But we got other plans for Laya. We got very fun plans for Laya. Hey, we got the Dispel Magic, sweet. Okay, that solves like some of my problems. I should have done that slightly different order, but that's fine. Use Reginald's attack to take out the evasion of the most damaging one here. Didn't get any bless again, so still unlikely to like take anything out, unfortunately. The life tap here is spooky, but probably necessary. And then slow everything down. Yeah, didn't get any kills. Didn't heal as much because we, well, made it so that we wouldn't. At least they're gonna be slow still. So we have Battle Shout, Barricade. And we can intercept for ourselves, and we can give Reginald one draw. Okay. This is scary. Okay, they hit Bree slightly, which is annoying. Then they hit Bree again slightly, which is annoying, but she blocked it all, so we're fine. We're totally fine on speed. I don't really need to heal too much, so this is going to be fine. We'll speed up here because we can. Standard Bearer finally shows up. Make sure we have the vulnerable there. Bree will do that just in case, and then finally should get Bless application on Reginald. I think it's guaranteed. Yeah. It was guaranteed. So, Bless. I'm going to Bless Amelia again. Make sure this fight is just over, even though it's like so over. Look at Reginald. He's already starting to carry. What a beast. Probably should have like had him do less damage actually so that I could heal up more. Oh, perfect. Pretty much full health on everybody but Bree, as expected. Belfior might kill Bree. I think Fanaticism's fine on Reginald. Take it over the Flash. We'll want it for the Divine Powers later. Maybe upgraded Icicle's worth something to me. I still don't think so. One cost just doesn't give us the sword boost. It doesn't give us anything really. Then we combat. Here we go. Alright. This shouldn't be the worst fight. But how we end this fight will really matter for the Rift battle, because again, we're relying on cold damage, and the Rift fight can be a little bit hard for cold damage. I'm going to focus all the block on Bree. Somebody else is full health, and she has the hardest time healing. Dark Miasma is probably fine to draw. Finally let us get it up root. Funny enough. Okay. We do get to Chant of Initiative. Tholes' deck is big enough where we're not guaranteed Chant of Initiative anymore. Super scary to me. I'm going to give Bree the speed up. And then we'll give speed here. Okay, Inner Fire. The Holy Smite. Yeah, I'm glad we made Bree faster. Pretty sure it's just double Frost Nova here. Not leveling up before this fight hurts. This fight would be a lot easier if I was able to level up. Ow, that is some serious pain they're dishing out. This will be able to provide some vulnerable, but like... Oh god. Okay, this would be a good time for Healing Rain. Cool. Saw that coming. Think. I see the chat is doing something, but like I can't look away right now. Okay, we want Amelia. Amelia's going to be sped up, so we don't really have to worry about her too much. We'll just hit Belfior. Yeah, I was thinking where your level was. I guess it's just the power of Betty. Yeah, power of Betty usually is the reason that you're able to get there. Level up right beforehand. Is the 3 vulnerable worth it there? Would I rather just like weaken one of these imps even more? I guess like Belfior dying would be best case scenario. Bree could just have another death here. Ooh, this is actually an interesting choice. I think Shock Nova for the speed control seems valid to me. Then we don't have to worry about the imps as much. We'll take some block. And we'll probably take a lot of damage. This isn't the most damaging turn. The scariest turn for Belfior is turn 3. That's when he nukes your whole team. So if you survive that, you're usually pretty good. We don't have Inspire on Reginald, so I think I'm actually going to speed up Bree in this instance. We'll hit the imps, and again, we do get to speed up after this fight. Or sorry, we get speed up. We get to heal up after this fight. So that's certainly something. I don't think Bree will heal to full, but if she doesn't die again, we'll be very happy about that. Alright, unfortunately we're immune to wet on 2 of our characters that have burn on them, so don't necessarily want to add to Reginald's burn right now. But we will add to the wet on the enemies, that'll also make them take more damage. I could see if I could get myself Benediction. That's probably worthwhile. We are going to grab Benediction. Okay. Yeah, that's worthwhile. Give it to Amelia. She's got the Bless damage perk, and then Reginald's not doing too bad himself. Put out a cool 60 damage there. She can play this. And we likely just have the damage easily. Yeah. Like I said, round 2, round 3 team. It's about where I expect this to be for the most part. It'll get a lot smoother once everybody's leveled up. This multi-shot here is actually good for healing Tholes, but again, he's not like having a problem healing. He failed the hatch and went down, so no level 2, sadly. Yeah, exactly. I mean, one person succeeded. They also didn't get level 2. So, even then. The down path, I think, is just so unlikely to get you level 2. Yeah, I'm like, do I get Blade Storm to help heal Bree? Seems kind of bad. I'd rather have Cleave or something. There's just a AoE multi-strike. Multi-shots seems unnecessary on Tholes. Though it is kind of funny. It's actually like, he could do some damage thanks to his stealth. And getting powerful, like his starter card gives him that energy and stealth and powerful. It's actually pretty good. The Deflect upgrade is like, fine. I'll probably want it. It's better than a lot of the cards in his deck, but it's getting a little bit inconsistent to do the fast. Though we do have 3 of them in the deck, so it's probably fine. Don't want to add too many more cards to Reginald's deck, despite Anthem of Hope being good in the very next fight. Maybe because it's good in the very next fight, I'll do it. It's a weird pick, but it's sort of just that tech pick. Okay, we do all level up, which is great. Our level ups are fairly powerful on most of our characters. I could take the leather gloves here. I guess I could take like the round shield. Cloak of Evasion is good for Tholes. We have, I guess, Round Shield. Round Shield is a card that exists for sure. It definitely does exist. We are very poor. We're going to grab Defensive Strategy. Every time we play a skill, get some block. Divine Retribution. Reginald, again, is he going to put in some damage? It's just, I'm having fun playing that way. Regal Cold, that'll help us chill a lot more, a lot faster. It'll give us a lot more block from our block cards we've retained for Amelia as well. And then Tholes is the only one who doesn't really need to grab anything. Also, how you have no Howl in Bree's deck, short on money? I have a Howl. Piercing Howl. We got it. I would agree. Howl seems very necessary. Alright, nice thing about Amelia is even though she does do the cold damage, she is able to weaken the enemies. So it gives us a nice chance of surviving here early. I don't want to... We're unlikely to get kills, so I'm like kind of banking around that. I don't want to play defensive strategy too fast, but this will be nice to save us. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll use the rest of the block probably next turn. They're going to purge fast from us, so we have a bit of a problem there. In which case, like, getting fast now isn't really the priority. The priority is doing damage. I don't know. This is a weird idea. Just see what I get. Got fast. Like, what am I supposed to do? I guess having fast is nice if they want to purge me early, before this guy purges fast, right? So I can use that as the purge 1 bait for Reginald. That's something. The Dispel is not going to be useful right now, unfortunately. The Clarities and Scry is actually kind of nice, but like I'd rather have stuff for myself. I think I just want to like see if I can get Bless immediately. That's going to be the biggest determining factor here. No Bless. Well, I got Bless, but not in the way I expected. It's the Monkey Paw for the game. I'm going to take out this Riftling early. See if Amelia gets purged. Okay, actually getting the Shock Nova here is something I like. Because these guys, they just slow you down a lot. They don't speed themselves up, which is nice. There are some teams that just do slow you down a ton and then speed themselves up, and they're impossible to keep up with. I mean, I guess the Elder Dryad technically like falls into that category. Oh, they're all still faster than me anyway. Wait, do they get rid of their fast? Or their slow? How'd they get rid of their slow? What happened here? Oh, you dispel your slow. You also could dispel your slow. And then, yeah, I mean, you dispel your slow that turn, but you don't dispel your slow, so how did you get unslowed? Was it just because this guy reduces auras or something? Reduce curse charges by 50%? Yeah, I guess it was just like, you went, it took off 1 slow, this guy reduced auras, and then you were like, no, you should have been 1 slowed still, though. That's weird. Something weird happened there, actually. Anyways. We gotta make sure that we gotta take out this guy before he blows up. Gonna uproot. Who am I gonna uproot? Probably this guy. We want to take him out as fast as possible, and the vulnerable actually hits him. Speed up Tholes. They all dispel slow. You missed it. I missed it. This guy doesn't necessarily. I'm not sure where I missed it. Oh well. 1 attack here is nice. Make sure that guy's taking some damage. Okay, we could unslow Bree perhaps, and that'll be good for her. It'd be nice to have Amelia draw more cards, but we don't want her going before Reginald, so. Amelia might have Fortify. Tholes does have Fortify. This guy got to retain his fast, unfortunately, but if we apply some Frost here, we'll be good. Okay, we got Healing Rains as well. So, this should be a lot of damage. We'll play the Courage just in case. We'll get rid of that guy's evade, and then get rid of that guy's evade again. Cool. Bad turn mostly, but we do get to apply some chill. This guy goes down. This guy stays fast. You, I guess we want to be more slow so that we can speed ourselves up next turn. Have a chance here. Ow. Ooh, that hurt. Even if we do a slow by 2, like even a Piercing Howl won't quite do it for us here. I guess, so Bree could not draw Death's Door, draw Battle Shout, Piercing Howl. I guess if she draws both, as long as she draws both, it'd be fine, but there's like a good chance she doesn't. And then we can outspeed on this guy. And then that justifies me making Reginald go first here. Reginald has Scry, I think, left in the deck still. No, he doesn't, probably. Okay, but he could draw it, so we'll say that justifies it. Even though I really don't know. This guy's gonna get to go. Ooh, slowing down Bree one more sucks, but it's not too bad yet. Draw Scry, didn't draw Scry. We can remove her slow, which like almost technically does it. We need to get her powerful back online. We need to hit this guy. And hey, okay, well, we did it. Piercing Howl does it. Make this guy vulnerable. Give ourselves the other powerful, and then give some more draw. Yeah. This is the first fight in the game where I was like, oh, they're power creeping the DLC. Yeah, oh god, ooh, that was a terrible, terrible draw. Terrible, awful, no good draw. Okay, we'll remove all our frost at least. I'll have block, but it's painful. Painful fight. Ooh, you're going that fast? Okay, but we can speed up Amelia at this point. We can also speed up Reginald to be faster. No, Reginald's not gonna be faster. He's got actual frost on him. He cares, unlike the rest. Well, Reginald will probably be able to finish the job. Assuming we draw damage cards. I mean, I think technically this is it. That makes sense. Like, if Amelia somehow doesn't have it here, I would be surprised. Okay. Ow. We really need to have a card remove in some point. Scroll of Defense is kind of funny. Purple Scroll of Defense right now for Bree could be nice. I don't think I want to pass up Penance, even though it's unupgraded. And I would like another Trace, even though it's gonna dilute our card pool even more. I would take Blood Rage on Bree right now, but like, it's gonna be such a dead card right now, and we're already suffering, so unfortunately, I'm not gonna take it. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Jade Ring is interesting. It's more health on Bree, which is nice. Don't have an armor I particularly like. There's always the debate for me too, is whether Eldritch Wand is going to be better or whether Rift Shards are going to be better for Amelia in the long run. Like, long run, we're probably ditching Eldritch Wand, though it is a very, very, very good card. Whereas, like, we might keep Rift Shards the entire game. Her starting weapon's also just not that bad. Like, sometimes it's nice to get that one speed difference at the start of a fight. So, like, this usually just applies a lot more frost, though. Like, that's the thing about Eldritch Wand. You apply so much frost in the early game. Okay, actually, we're struggling in the early game, so I'm going to take Eldritch Wand. It's stronger early game play. And then Jade Ring, we could honestly take on Bree, because Tholes is going to be grabbing the other ring at this point. So yeah, we'll take the Jade Ring. Gives her some HP at least. And then extra speed is nice for if she gets slowed down during fights, which she often will. We'll take nothing on Tholes. Okay, time to visit the pig. See what we get here. Interesting, we did get a purple sacred tablet. That's really cool. Ooh. Fascinating. Slippers is also fascinating. Okay. I need to grab Sacred Tablet on Reginald right now. That's going to make me feel a lot safer. Probably don't want to replace anything here. The extra Slippers speed, though, is cool. I mean, Round Shield is, you know, like, not really that good right now. But Slippers lets us replace Forest Banner, but honestly, Forest Banner's, like, not something I necessarily really care about replacing. Slippers, like, is an intermediary for Tholes to go before Bree. Which should not matter right now. But does mean he goes fast. Actually, no, it's nice because he goes fast and then speeds these guys up to 21. So, like, it means that Bree doesn't have to draw Piercing Howl. So, as much as I like Cloak of Evasion for surviving, I think that's going to be better survival right now. And then, does this have the chance of getting good? No. Okay, we'll take nothing then. And then, right, we have the Immune to Sanctify dude here. This fight's a little bit scary. Ooh, Tabula Rasa's a little bit scary too. I would like the money. We're suffering a little bit though. If this was card removed, that'd be so nice. Aren't you getting Forest Crown like 2 fights? Yeah, but the thing is I have 2 fights until Forest Crown. When you think about it that way. When you think about it that way, it's very scary. We have a lot of speed. We might be able to take out the Tabula Rasa before they go. Even if we don't, it might be nice to have Tabula Rasa, honestly. This guy, like, removes stealth and stuff, which is kind of fun. This guy can't be sanctified anyways. I'm going to take the gold. Really wish it was a card remove. Card remove would hit so hard right now. Okay, this guy is kind of our priority target. Tainted Dryad. Okay, Tainted Dryad's scary too. Interesting as well. Man, really wish this headbutt could target. I'm gonna put all the block on Bree. Then I'm going to intimidate. I normally wanted to prioritize the Dryad here, especially because she can just. Well, let's see. She's not speeding up the whole team, so we don't have to prioritize her. But now we made it harder to kill this guy. Or we did not improve our chances of killing that guy. Okay. Cool. We did get the speed ups. This guy's gonna Tabula Rasa, so he's gonna go first, which is fun. And then Tabula Rasa is gonna happen. And then we're gonna have, I guess, Courage is not gonna do anything right now. I guess it could save me some damage from Fanaticism. Sure. We are getting shackled. I guess that's another reason to worry about the Tabula Rasa here. Ooh, I guess maybe then I do want to prioritize. I don't know, Tabula Rasa like changes everything. We're not getting any kills regardless, to be honest. There's like no way. Oh man, what a normally very nice turn for speed control and everything. We wouldn't have to worry about their speed ever again. I will hit with the ice. Why hello there, Andrew Pan. Not the Tainted Dryad incident. Yeah, it's gonna be annoying. Tabula Rasa is annoying. The fact that it happened on this guy sucked. Like, if it happened on Trenty, that'd actually be the best. We wouldn't have had to worry about the shackles problem. Oh, but he's gonna unshackles us, so, joke's on them. Okay. Dust Door sucks, but we got defensive strategy, so, like, we're in business now. We're in some serious business, and then we need to, like, take out the Tainted Dryad and, like, every enemy here. Alright, we're going all in. The Dryad is, like, definitely a super high priority right now. I'll admit, we got slightly lucky here. But I won't admit it in court. Alright. I want to draw Bless. We drew Bless. Do I want to draw anything else? Is Divine Intervention in the way here? Is that going to be how I, like, take the Dryad out? I don't think so. We need to take out the Dryad immediately, so we're looking for cards that do things. Inner Fire is nice. It's technically a card that does something. Benediction is nice. Probably have the ability to take out Tainted Dryad here. I'm gonna, like, still focus her down, because you never know what Amelia's drawing here. Not much. We do get the Lance, though. That guy has 6 stealth, which is scary, but he's probably going to attack Tholes, to be honest. No, that guy's dead. Let's play Fortify, keep all this block. Alright, he's got the Purge, which is funny. Oh, he attacked the front hero first. So Bree's dead. Unfortunate. I say, didn't have the vision, the Gathering Death Doors path. Yeah, you really didn't understand. Just watching trash comp suffering as always. You got lucky. Ask that to Bree. Yeah, well, you know, she signed up for this. She knew what she was getting. We'll just try to win this fight immediately. We should have some pretty decent draws coming up, right? We at least have Regal Cold. We have like a draw, most likely. We're drawing like all of our cards, so yeah. Most likely candidate to not die is this guy. Uproot. So we'll do, I guess, slight damage here. I really don't expect this to matter. Cool, we got Regal Cold, we got Unstable Power, so we actually have a fair amount of powerful this turn. Weird, I like, kind of need to Ice Lance you. I guess that guarantees you're dead. Alright, well, you know, it was fine. Yeah, Arcane Reflex would have not won us right there, which is why we don't have it. Purple Icicle is actually kind of interesting. I do like Vanish cards in Amelia's deck. It is high base damage, which is kind of nice. The upgraded Toxic Rain is good right now-ish, and Thul's deck sucks, so we're going to take the cards that don't suck. We're in danger. Ooh, Reginald gets a Purple Benediction. Yes, sign me up. Right now, sign me up. Later, I don't need that shit, but right now, it's going to be helpful. Wow, what a significantly better hand than we've been getting so far. That's despite having 3 curses in Bree's deck, right? Do we have 3? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Ooh. that is a bad hand right there. You can have the stuff. You being slowed down makes me happy. That way, even if you speed yourself up, you're not going to be as much of a problem. We'd like to draw Uproot, maybe? Drew Chant of Initiative. Didn't draw the Uproot, but we drew something. Look for the Bless. We look for the Bless. You're going to dispel 4, so like you're like the most unimportant person to hit in the entire world. You aren't speeding up the entire team. I am grateful you aren't purging me just yet, which is also nice. We did not draw any of the Bless cards that we were promised. Shock Nova is going to be a great way to take speed control. This guy's going to be stealth, so it's going to be kind of annoying. We could save some of this block. That might be important. We have Scroll of Defense. We could also save it that way. Divine Retribution. So like this isn't the hand I was hoping to see. I'll throw that out there. This is okay. What are the rules for this challenge? No divinations, no restarts. So I can't press this button. I can't like reload Act 1 to have a good path or anything. Though I did get a good path here. And yeah, it's just that. No divinations, no restarts basically. No mods as well. I just like throw that in there just in case like it's not like clear. That's pretty much it. Nothing too crazy. Maybe I'll give Bree some Fortify. Maybe Bree deserves the love. We're not getting slowed down anyway majorly, right? But you might speed yourself up too fast. No, you won't be fast enough. Like, we'll have ways to do things. Shock Nova helped there. Kind of happy I took it. That guy at least doesn't do anything this turn. And we're going to be 19 speed-ish. Whoa, actually we might slow down a little bit thanks to Frostman over here. 6 chill on Thul's. Okay, he hit the 2 characters that didn't matter. It was actually kind of like the best way that they could have hit. Oh, and she had marks, so she couldn't even stealth, right? I know, she didn't even stealth. I like just assumed they stealth. Like, that's just what they do, right? Ooh, we gained energy and lost energy. Beautiful. Then we're gonna go all in probably as well on this turn. Guy has a lot of frost resistance. You have a lot of frost resistance, but your health is low. And Reginald probably will do some damage. You have no frost resistance, so yeah, we're gonna take out Back Wolf. Back Wolf scares me. We'll now focus on front guy. We should have enough block this turn. Like if we don't, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll speed up Bree for next turn. In case that ends up being a thing that matters. Probably should have left Thul's on the chopping block to be targeted. Not being able to play attacks means we can't heal up this turn. You could do Inner Fire. Okay, we can do Benediction then. Healing Rain, and then we can Nova for the heals. I'm gonna hit this guy. We go cold, not my ideal target here. We can take her down. And then this guy needs to go. And we could take out either hero here. This guy is going to be slowed too much next turn. This guy might be fast enough, so we're going to like just target this guy because we know we don't take any damage with 133 block. Although I guess I do take some burn damage next turn. Maybe should have considered that. But we heal it up with Battle Shout and stuff, so like we're fine. I should have attacked as well. That would have healed me more. Ended the fight. But then I guess I wouldn't have been able to heal with Tholes. And healing with your Tholes is nice. We do too much damage, but honestly it's fine. Tholes needs to heal up. Wait, that didn't get the kill? I'm confused. It looked like I had enough damage overflowing to 5. I guess I'll heal up here then. Even better. There's no way we don't have enough damage for Amelia. Cool. Alright, Amelia and Sigrun are still my favorite characters. Ooh. I mean, Sigrun is just a very good character. I also really like Sigrun, though. Honestly, I think she's one of my favorite characters, too. I like the Paladin aesthetic, though, so I like Elia. Fun fact, Benediction is just as good as Overcharged Divine Powers, so, like, energy-wise, it's fine to keep it in your deck sometimes, as long as you are good on the rest of your cards, which is going to be questionable from deck to deck. You could convince her to give us the Moonstone. I forgot. Like, this always gives us the Forest Crown as well, too. Like, we don't technically have to do this fight. We just get the Forest Crown. Pretty sure that's what this is. I always forget Bree has this option, honestly. But then we don't get a card reward, right? So that's the only thing that we're missing is a card reward. But we get the Moonstone. Tricky business here. I'm gonna combat. So yeah, we could have not done this combat, but I'm like moderately confident we can beat it. Yeah, I get Forest Crown from Bree, I believe. Yeah. Definitely wouldn't have been a bad option. Okay. Slow you down in case you're a problem. Trace. This is going to be an interesting one because we actually want to speed up different characters at this time. Bree needs to be sped up, and then Tholes. And then we actually want to trace Bree, see if we're getting slows for next turn. I guess, like, it's nice to have a barricade, but we'll have defensive strategy and helping hand. And then we'll trace Reginald, see if we can get our blesses going. We can get our blesses going. In fact, we can get all the blesses going immediately. And that's going to help out substantially. Amelia now has 10 bless and max powerful, which is great. Okay. Unfortunately, we can't, like, just kill the Dryad. We can give her a bunch of slow. We have a defensive strategy. Her going isn't the end of the world. We're not going to be able to speed up Amelia, like, to the point that she needs to be. Okay, we have the Inspire there, which is nice. Unless Tholes draws another speed up, right? He could draw the other Chant of Initiative. Then we could speed up Amelia. What good would that do? I mean, the Trenty doesn't get to go. Oh, I should have inspired Tholes there. Whoops. Punished. Punished hard. I guess I don't want the Uproot gone just yet. But we can kill the Trenty, so that's nice. So maybe that was the right play. Turn 1, 10 Bless Dream. Yeah. So now we're going to get Shackled, which is a little bit frustrating. But if we can get them down to negative speed, we'll be okay. Also, if we could unshackle with the spell, that would also be nice. Can't do that, so barring that, we will try to make sure Amelia's turn looks good. I guess a Scroll of Defense would be nice this turn. Shock Nova, also potentially good. Shock Nova Shatter. Am I going to Shatter this turn? Probably not. So we'll get rid of that. And then I can get rid of Reginald's Shackles. I don't know how much that's worth to me. But we'll figure it out as we go. Be before and after level 2 is night and day. Probably the two strongest level 2 enchantments in the game. Maybe Steel Forge is better, but I can't think of any others. Yeah, Steel Forge is like my other candidate, but I agree. Bree is very, very strong. So we get to slow her down even more for next turn. That's nice. Who do I want to keep block the most? Probably gonna be Bree, since we have Ice Barrier in hand. We can get rid of all of our Frost. And then Ice Barrier removes that. I'll take out the Dryad. We'll keep the other Ice Barrier. So, a lot of characters keeping their block, which is nice. Reginald not doing it is fine. His fanaticism is early. It's early as heck, but I don't care. She still gets the go, which I kind of hate. But she's not going to remove her cold, which is nice. Ow. Grab the block there, I guess. I don't know, the block doesn't really matter where it is. And then Frost Nova. Frost Nova. Yeah, I think we have her number. Easy. I love Amelia. She's so good in the early game. Barely have to like do anything to her deck. Thank you, sir. Sorry about that. Alright. Ooh, I like guards. Guards are usually kind of nice, especially early. We have a very thick deck. We could take another Scry, too. I'm gonna fix this deck next time. Probably by getting rid of some of the flashes. We're definitely taking the setup. Curse of Decay is interesting against Yelmer. There's an argument for it. I feel like we'll have the damage versus Yelmer. Could be wrong, though. We have the Reinforce we can apply to our carry, thanks to Repair Armor and the Battle Shout, so that shouldn't be too much of a concern. I think I'm not going to grab that Scry. I just don't think I have the way. Praise the Sun can't be top 3 because Bree's kind of got a better version. Yeah, I mean, any of the on-hit damage cards are pretty good, though. Like the Talons from Tholes and all that sort of stuff. Those are all really good. Praise the Sun gets a special pass for me because Otis can get the Starfall, which is pretty sweet. Still debating this Curse of Decay. I'm not going to take it. I don't think I need it. Wait a bit for the Moonstone. Good Forest Crown. Ooh, purple Dryad Mask. It is interesting. So the nice part about this is it applies Sanctify to everybody, which we want Reginald to be doing. So like I think I'm going to put it on Reginald, and that's going to be good. We'll grab the Forest Crown on Tholes. That was always the plan. That way we can speed up Bree if we ever need to speed up Bree. So she can take slow down armors and stuff like that. So she's not as vulnerable in this case. The Dryad Mask purple it's cool. It's not like crazy or anything, but it's nice. It's nice for right now. We'll be able to apply a lot more Sanctify and heal up a lot more reliably. Purple leather gloves is like fine. I'll do it right now because it gives us some HP and it does give us that sustained powerful. That might be nice for the future. And then as for round shield, I could replace it with simple hit. Like sometimes that's going to be more valuable, but right now it probably doesn't matter. So I'll take the gold since it doesn't matter. I 100% agree. Chilling Gaze Nesglect is one of my favorite runs of all time. Yeah. Also, sorry I haven't been keeping up with the chat, but I'm glad you guys are talking with each other. We could definitely do Sacred Ground. The real question is there going to be anything worth it in the equipment shop? I mean, I doubt the heal's going to be worth it for this fight, so... No card removes. No card removes has been very, very, very brutal. Trace for ourselves, and then we want to get the speed ups. And then we get to trace ourselves again, and we get to look for other speed up. And then do I need to trace myself a third time? I should, but I'm not going to because I'm just going to trace Bree and make sure she doesn't draw this Death Door that was destined to be drawn. Draw, Dark Miasma, we get the setup, and hey, we got our second chant of initiative. Never punished. Okay. Well, this is like, I wanna take out the shackling problem. It's a bit of a tough one for me. Bree's gonna take a lot of damage. 12 Sanctify. Oh, I'd love to see that. We got the Healing Rain. That'll give us a little bit more damage too. And one of our Bless cards early. That's like the most important thing to see. So, heal up Reggie. Tainted Dryad should be the target. Like, we need to kill Dryad. She's not speeding up the team, thank God, but she could. This is a problem. Nobody's getting sped up. This bounce, depending on who it hits, is like kind of a problem. Well, we'll see who retains the speed control. Should hit Thul's first, but I don't know who the bounce shackle's gonna hit. Other than that, if Amelia still gets to go and Reginald still gets to go first next turn, I think we're in business. So honestly, if the shackles hits Bree, that's kind of ideal. Hits Reginald, okay. Don't have the helping hand to get rid of shackles. Probably wouldn't have drawn it regardless, but we do get to get block this turn. So yeah, now she's speeding up the whole team. And that's not okay. So we kind of have to retain our block here, and then I'll slow this guy down further. Hopefully we get the damage here. Oh, we're not getting the damage here. That's not happening. Or is it? No, it's not happening. I think we're gonna be just a little bit shy. Yeah, that gave me a lot more confidence than I should have had. Okay. We'll have a lot of block at least for this turn. So like we have a spare turn, which is nice. I'm grateful for it. But they're gonna get to go again basically immediately, which sucks. Okay. That heal was real good on their part. I'm gonna powerful myself, I guess. Wait, did I get purged? Did I not have like powerful and stuff? Oh right, you purged too. You son of a... Why would you do that to me? What did I ever do to you? Besides probably like take you down countless times. Alright, I'd love if this guy could be outsped by Bree. Cool. Wish granted. Take down you. You like really gotta go. You not having Sanctify is gonna make this whole fight so much harder than it needs to be. So we do get the Piercing Hell. So let me see what that does real quick. Okay. That shifts things in the way that we like it, and you're not making things that much worse. So yeah, we want to take down the Dryad because he's about to speed up the whole dang team again, and Dispel 3 on all monsters is just cruel. So we're gonna do Inspire, because I think that gives us the best chance of taking out the Dryad. Thankfully we had a ton of block. So this hasn't been the worst fight, but Bree took a big hit. She should be able to heal up a little bit better now that Reginald's doing Sanctify like crazy. Alright, removal of the Bless has been the roughest part about this whole thing. We finally get to take out the Dryad. I have to take out the Dryad. It's so incredibly important that I take out Dryad. Bree doesn't have block, but at the same time, she doesn't have, like, health. So I feel that's important to help with. Even though I have block that I want to save. I guess I'm going to prioritize Bree here. Hey, he hit the block anyways. That's nice, in a way. And she'll heal back up. Like, Amelia can heal back to full. Bree's the tough one. We could even heal up Bree. Oh no, we have the Inner Fire too, so that's better. Okay. Benediction. You guys are gonna stop all your shenanigans. We're gonna make sure Thul's is fast for next turn. What a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need one more Energize for this to be like the best turn ever, so I guess I'll get rid of a Holy Nova. Given that we aren't guaranteed that extra Energize. Cool. And then we're all faster next turn. That is fantastic news. Bree is not drawing crap cards, so that's good. Reginald is drawing cards that he needs, so that's also good. And then we'll heal up. Not off of that guy, though. Whatever, Tholes, you'll heal up this time off of somebody who has Sanctify, where it's possible for them to actually have Sanctify. No, you won't, because you have Viper Strike that only hits the front monster. Oh, God. Okay, we'll speed up Bree. Fine. Why would you want to move cards anyway? She needs to gather the Death Stores to get stronger. Is that how it works? All this time. I never knew. Should have probably played the Vitality card. That would let me heal. Might have been smarter. Dude, Reginald is just going to become a beast later. I'm so looking forward to that. Draw. I guess we'll play the Dispel Magic, honestly, so we don't take any extra damage. And then, wow, I could, like, nearly take a guy out. Right, I forgot we had, like, the ultimate turn. It's so over. Cool beans. That was not the worst fight. Bree's Death Doors are a problem. I need to think about that. We did probably go some sort of route that solves that problem. Curse of Exhaustion, I'm not going to be running that. Not doing Holy Ripple. Not doing that Song of Celerity. Okay. Could get second Jade Ring. I like that purple round shield's just in the shop. We already have a round shield, but they decided to give me the purple one just to throw it in there, just to see. So Jade Ring, it's kind of a long keep ring. It's good for HP. So it's pretty decent on resistances, and then the +2 speed is nice. Like I said, there's a lot of fights we get slowed. There's a lot of fights where I want Bree to have that 20 base, including the like final fights. So like that's pretty darn good. Though the Frost will probably make it so I don't really care about speed too much in the final fights. We might just not speed up Amelia one of the turns to like handle the clones, because I'm not really planning to OTK. We don't have Fury, so you can't really OTK easily. Not without a lot more damage sources, and I'm not going to be running those. So yeah, having the extra speed would probably be nice then. Even 415 gold worth, it's kind of rough. I'll do it. It's at a discount. Okay. And then we'll go to Yelmer's Awakening. We'll just remove the Dryad. That's always like the best option. I don't care what the other heroes' options are. Removal of Dryad is the most important thing. And then we can get this show on the road. Wow, it's actually not a bad start, actually. That's really good. Yeah, okay. We get the Chant of Initiative. Do Toxic Rain, which is nice. We apply some of that wet. Bree's already starting pretty darn fast. We'll look at Bree's hand, because that's like very important. Starting off with a good amount of block. I appreciate that. And I don't think I'm going to defensive strategy early. I think I'm going to wait. And then we'll apply the block here. We do need to take out this Trunky before they do Entangling Roots. It's next #1 priority. This kind of helps a little bit. And then hopefully Amelia is able to do that. I don't know if she can do the damage. Not with a broken bone, she can't, probably. That was unfortunate. This was actually all unfortunate. This was all really bad. Yeah. Okay, we'll gain, like, some stats, but, like, Shackles is bad. Okay, I didn't Shackles Bree at least, so we can make sure we have block for the upcoming turns. I want to save the block for the Moonfire turn in case we have to survive the Moonbeam. So I can't play too many skills in an awkward way. Don't worry, I won't draw skills anyway. So we're going to play one skill because I need Reginald to have draw. Yeah, he's got to have Inspire. This should be enough block for this turn at the very least. And we have Rain. Get to slow them all down, which is good. I'm gonna save my Shatter. Yeah, okay. It's not bad. Take the shackles. So Reggie gets this second chance to take the shackles. It's not bad, because we can Divine Retribution, take our shackles off of him. If we get our evade, we also get to take shackles off of Tholes. And then Bree, what is Bree going to draw? Death's Doors, probably. So let's see if she doesn't draw Death's Doors. We can put Repair Armor next turn. Sure. We'll hit him. We got Blur, so we got to remove our slow. I have like no idea what else I want, other than taking off Thorns, probably. Which we'll be able to do next turn. Okay. We'll heal up slightly. I think we survived the Moonbeam turn. We're probably going to have to. Because, like, I doubt I'm getting the kill. Yeah. We actually don't need Repair Armor on our Fair Lady, but we'll do it anyways. Because I think it's safer. Okay, hopefully we can grab some Bless this turn. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. These benedictions are the correct thing for you to get at this point in time. Maybe we should have saved that Healing Rain for after the Moonbeam. Drawing bad cards once again. Okay. Didn't get our, like, victory condition. I might want to just save Amelia. Yeah, we'll just make sure Amelia survives. Even if she doesn't survive, I'd be okay. Ooh, I should have actually... Nah, I should have played the block on Bree. So that Bree held a good chance of surviving. At least our Divine Retribution kind of counteracted his damage. A teensy bit there. I think I'm just going to play nothing. We'll do nothing. That way he doesn't have as many thorns to break through. Okay, Standard Bearer is great. Spire there is great. Heal up a little bit. More Bless, probably. I mean, Reginald's going to be doing a crap load of damage. Yeah, I'm like, do I just attack with Reggie? There's that option. That's a fair option. He does like 100 damage all by himself here. I mean, 100 damage is a lot. When the enemy only has 300 HP left. Yeah, we're solid. We're done. We're done with the fight. It's over. Okay. Kind of forgot what I was drawing for a second. Whew. Okay, so we're battered and bruised, but we're here. That's a really early Radiant Assault. I didn't want it right now. I do want it later though. Oh god, it's so early. It's so bad. I shouldn't. I just shouldn't. I'm in too dire of straits to get this Radiant Assault right now. I'll grab it later when it's more relevant, probably in like Act 4. Don't need anything else from anybody else. Kind of bad card rewards here, but at least we get some shards, right? I should have leveled up first. Get that slightly extra experience. I think it's like one more. Doesn't matter what I do. I'm getting rid of all the cards. Yeah, GG easy. Easy. Oh god, what is this? This is crap. I guess we get the second round shield. That's like funny. Sure. It's like, it's not only funny, it's like okay. This is bad. Extra root seems so unnecessary, but I guess the extra HP is like slightly relevant. We just need to survive hits until we can attack. So I'll take it because it's that much more survival. Where am I going? That's how thought out this team is. I'm just like testing this team. Like, and again, I think you avoid this death door, like these death doors, if you go heal Reginald and then you just like don't have damage Reginald later, which is fine. It's just not my ideal. I like having damage Reginald. Damage Reginald also heals in his own way. Either that, or you like buy cleave on Bree or something like that. Maybe that would be a way, though I wasn't counting on having this much Sanctify. If I was, like, if it was guaranteed, I would have probably done that. But it's fine. Icebreaker, Unforgiving Nature, Bree. Oh no, sorry, Coward Defensive Strategy. Icebreaker, Unforgiving. I mean, Bree is insanely strong. Like, yeah. Bree is stupidly strong as a carry, but I need her to do other stuff right now. Unfortunately, you kind of want faster characters to go with Bree if she's going to carry, and we didn't have that option. Where should I go? Okay, let's like list out our options, start talking through it. So we have the red portal. Red portal, good amount of rewards usually. Nice pet trainer path sometimes, especially with ladder. Could get a lot of money from the portal, and you get the key, so you have like a path to go at the end game that gives you a chest. You don't have to go down. Feyborg is crazy. Yeah, Feyborg, do the dream portal, easy. Yeah, I guess it's only 500 gold to go there now, so it's like not as bad. What about Sadi? Mods don't ban me. Yeah, Sadi is like, Sadi's out probably. We're never doing Sadi. I mean, there's a chance. It's just Rusking's insane. Rusking is just like death. It's like, so it's asking to lose. When we're not OTK, Rusking is death. If we were OTK, like full OTK, I'd consider it. Genuinely. But usually there's not enough good rewards there either. You have to have like a very specific team to go to Sadi and have the really, really good rewards. Also, there's so many like events you want to like manipulate with restarts in Sadi that it's good. When was the last time you went to Sadi? It's been a freaking while. Not since I started this challenge, I'll tell you that. It's probably been before that. Yeah, when I want to lose, right? Chat says Sadi. Fortunately, I am in control here. This is not a democracy. But I appreciate the suggestions. Let's see. Hydra's kind of rough. Hydra's always a little bit scary of a boss. I mean, I say a little bit scary. They're the second scariest boss in the game, right behind Rusking. They outspeed you. They do so much damage. We really want Mass Dispels to go there, so it doesn't feel like a good Act 2 route. Though Amelia has a lot of good AOE, and we could speed control them, so like that's not that bad. But really, it seems a much better Act 3. I'd feel much more comfortable at that point. Blue Portal, we don't really have, like, we're not planning to play books with anybody and get, like, wet charges out of that. We don't really have any of that support for Amelia, so it's not really that crazy. Yellow Portal, we'd have to take another injury if we want to go inside the temple. If we don't want to go inside the temple, is there anything there for us? I suppose there's, like, the hammer. Let me look at the items. Doesn't the hammer apply a chill on hit? Yeah, Unholy Hammer does apply a chill on hit. Kind of neat. Not a bad weapon, honestly. Not a bad weapon at all. So, like, theoretically, we could go there, buy the Unholy Hammer. We have Reigns in the deck, so we could actually get the discount at the shop. That's an interesting route. There's also the potential of getting a portal there, which is kind of cool. When you don't have Sigrun, it feels awful to go there. Yeah, you should do a challenge where the chat decides your route. We don't want to watch you fail. Yeah, sure. I mean, I already did the shortest route challenge, so like, I feel like if chat wanted to like really mess me up, they'd take me there. But I imagine chat might just take me like places that I have rarely ever gone on video or stream. Like the very top path where you can like go see where Tholes is in Act 1. Like I bet we'd go there. Especially if there's the river ride down to the bottom. That'd be kind of funny. I'd have to learn how to do like polling and stuff though. So that would be a hurdle. But that does sound fun. I mean, I'd like to do a chat decides sort of play. I'd probably do the gameplay since like that would be really slow otherwise. But Yager's there. Go say hello. Yeah, I mean, Yager up the top is fine. I like going to visit Yager. Yeah, so I think it's either red portal or yellow portal. I don't really see much in the blue portal that interests me, and getting slowed can really mess you up if there's like call-ins in the later part of the act, or captains for that matter. So it's yellow or red. Yellow, we have a guaranteed kind of glacial hammer, which is kind of cool. I don't know if there's like another way to guarantee that. I guess the blue land, I'm not considering the dream area. The dream area is pretty good. We should lead you to the most curses routes. That'd be really funny. Like hatch, forge, cave, stack your death's doors along the way. I mean, yeah, I guess if you don't give me like paths where I can like heal them at places, that would be pretty rough. I'd have to like rely on getting good corruptors that I can actually do on a team that has a bunch of injuries in their deck. That's interesting. Green and then go to the Temple DLC. Does that even have anything? What does the Temple DLC even offer me? It doesn't have anything, right? I'm pretty sure I remember going through there and being thoroughly disappointed. I think there was like literally one item that was like, that's all right. It might have been the pet. Like, the Temple DLC just doesn't have anything. I wish I could like search for it quickly. Oh, we could get a spear. Look at that. Ooh, look at this uncommon weapon you can get in Act 2 that feels like an uncommon weapon. Yeah, I remember they have like those feathers, right? I don't know what do the feathers do. Look at all these items I just never path to. Right, I guess the feathers do rain. Like, actually, that's not the worst. I think that was like the one time I was like, maybe it's okay. It was doing rain, but we're not really like relying on rain, especially now that Reginald does like some burn AoE every single turn. Oh, and right, they shuffle it into the deck. God, that's so bad. They don't just cast it. They should totally cast it. God, that's so bad. Feather shuffle rains into the deck, yeah. Keep on, we let him pick whatever team he wants, but we choose all the routes. Yes, he can't pick anything he wants, including the volley and 3 other characters. We choose and then choose the routes. Fair? No. Very fair. Do I get to pick my perks at least? Chat says no perks. I did do the half perks on Madness 16. That was actually a fun challenge. I think Wilbur was the best carry for that, just because Lightning was the best damage unsupported at the time. I forgot you could like guarantee veterans armor. That's interesting. I rarely ever think about that. So I think yellow portal's kind of calling to me. Though we don't have as good of a late game path if we go there. So I might just do red portal afterwards. Forget green portal. I don't even know what I'd want in green portal, honestly. Like, yeah, I don't know. Hydra's scary. And then Ignito's weak to us, which is kind of neat. And then Mortis is like weak to everything that isn't thorns and poison and stuff. The sand worms are kind of annoying. There's like some annoying like fights we could potentially do, but like yellow portal seems pretty safe. And once we have the hammer, we'll be applying so much frost it won't matter. So that's fine. Ooh. Pet trainer's interesting. Means we can't get the cheap event here. Wow, we got like all the options. Holy crap. There's always a call-in in front of here. Like the last like 3 times I've gone here, I swear there's just call-in in front. What the hell? Okay. The caretakers for the cheaper hammers still probably good, but we could buy a more expensive hammer, go to the hiker, get a pet. Getting a pet that slows everything down is probably really good, but that's going to cost so much money. Guess I'll think about it. Whoa, fountain pen. God dang. These are some good items. These are like some actual decent items. Purple Osmodi is really strong. Purple Osmodi is super strong. We even have the Mark perk too. You know what's also really strong is Fountain Pen. You don't have a mage. I know, but anybody can play a book. Look, I get a book on Bree right now. Just buy a battle plan. Even shows up innate later. It's actually one of my favorite things to do. Like late game for Bree weapons. Is fountain pen. Wow. Magic Tome's also like kind of perfect for Reginald support. Though I think I'll probably keep Sacred Tablet given that I have Dryad Mask and we have just the guaranteed stuff right now. And this costs money. If this didn't cost money, I would take this in a heartbeat, but money is important to save right now. Veteran's Armor is also a good way to like survive. We could have better slippers, but hopefully we'll find something better. Fountain Pen's a really, 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 really good card that I do want. But Bree kind of has her own AoE Inspire, right? Damn, this is hard. I like how you guys are deciding my next challenge for me. How hard chat makes it. There's got to be like, I don't know, like I feel like chat probably won't make a run that's harder than like my normal runs, but like that's not to say, like, do I get to do saves? Like I assume I'll be able to restart and stuff, which is nice. Honestly, that'll make things way easier. So like I said, I wanted this other flash. I think that was a lie. I think that was a darn lie. I don't think I want this other Inner Fire. I think I want Divine Power. I know that's a fact, actually. Divine Power is the way I go here. I think I want to get Winter Orb and stuff. Winter Orb seems quite solid. It's our good single target damage. That's how we're going to win in the late game, and then we could get a Cold Snap. Ideally, we'd get the other Cold Snap, but like... not going to be guaranteed to do it. Very interesting run going on right now. Icicle Barrage is also really good. Icicle Barrage from Amelia is one of my favorite pickups. We can probably get rid of the... We can get rid of an Ice Barrier. Get rid of an Icicle. We can get rid of the Scroll of Defense. Or would I rather have the... No, I'd rather get rid of the Scroll of Defense. Unstable Power hopefully is going to be unnecessary soon, so we won't have that in the starting hand at the very least. Can't really get rid of Broken Bones. We have the Shatter, Shock Nova. Shatter's like basically not worth it. Frost Nova is almost the same amount of damage in most cases. Energy-wise, Frost Nova is better damage in Amelia's deck most of the time. Though I want to get rid of one of these like expensive-ass cards because we don't have energy. Maybe I get rid of the other unstable power. We could keep some of the... We keep like an Inner Fire in Reginald's deck. Healing Rain. It's probably going to be less necessary at this time. We'll get rid of a Flash as well. Holy Smite. I'm like more and more tempted just to let myself slowly gain the Bless. Though I do like Holy Smite's late game. But we really also need to draw better. So that's a different issue here. So I'm gonna draw towards the Divine Power. Now, Tholes' deck has so many crap cards that this should be not as challenging. Get rid of all those Poison Darts, get rid of the Viper Strikes, the Dual Strikes, the Strike Strikes. All that crap can go. Get rid of the Subterfuge. Cool. Then we are minimum cards. Great. You have Tinner Inner Fire still? Oh yeah, I did. I have 2 Inner Fires at that time, but I have 1 now, so... okay, Bree is interesting. We have this upgraded Intimidate, which I actually would like to make cheaper. Like, I took it because it's upgraded, and like it's just 1 more mark. Might as well take it. We'll get rid of like an Intimidate. A Intercept. She like rarely needs her intercepts late game. Pommels can go. Probably Invigorating Blow can go. The one thing we'd love for Bree is like a melee attack, right? Like we want her to have a melee attack early. That, I mean, Bluffs would be good, but I guess like all monsters, the cheapest I can get is probably Cleave, right? Yeah, I think we have to do it. We have to buy something so that she could heal herself up off of the Sanctify. It's going to remain true of Tholes as well. We should keep an eye out for anything that's like that. Anything I need to do for Tholes is he's still just a speed monster, right? So like there's the other option of getting the Ballad of Evasion. Pretty important card usually. And then we get the Entrench so that we have something to grab here. No, we can't get the Entrench. Ooh, we're 10 shards shy. What a shame. What a shame. So are we getting Asmodee to have the speed control guaranteed from the start at every single point in time? We didn't get any like Piercing Howls last act, so probably should do that. Test. You can use mods, just no other decisions. Test your skills of locking in. Seeing how tight you are in shards, I wouldn't throw all my money for gimmicky draw 1 Inspire. The draw is also never going to be relevant. Yeah, it's probably not going to be relevant. I mean, it's nice to give the 1 Inspire like guaranteed. It's also like, yeah, I mean, you just draw. It's also, I mean, Battle Plan is just not a terrible card in and of itself. Given how tight I am on money though, and yeah, given how tight I am on shards, I think that's going to be true. I was planning to go get the cheap version of the thing. I don't even know if the rare event lets me do that, honestly, for the Dry Lake. I don't know what the rare event lets me do. I'm kind of curious. I wonder if it would ruin my plan of getting a cheaper hammer. And buying Asmodee kind of ruins my plan of getting a cheaper hammer. I don't know. Maybe we could afford it if we get some money and stuff. That's a huge maybe, but Asmodee is also so good. Like, the game plan that I'm going for here is pretty darn good. So I'd rather just get the upgraded Asmodee. There's probably nothing more important than that. Speed control is king after all. Okay, and as for the cards that we want to remove, I doubt I need Healing Rains, but it's like, it's not bad. We have the One Inner Fire, just in case we need it for later. I don't like that I have the Anthem of Hope right now, but like, maybe we'll keep it. I could trade it out for Expected Prophecy. I'd love to upgrade that Penance, but what can you do? We talked about Tholes having a better deck. Don't know that I can upgrade anything relevant. Yeah, probably not. Probably not. I mean, I guess we could get rid of Blur. I kind of like Blur. But we have Deflect. I could keep the Deflect on to Evade. I actually might just do that, honestly. I think that'll help us out right now. We don't need the draw. We're going to be fine on that. Other Gloves guarantees us some powerful every turn, so I don't have to have the upgraded Divine Power right away, which is nice. Yeah. 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 I think we're good. We have upgrade targets. Ballad of Evasion, Winter Orb, Divine Power. Didn't get Entrench, unfortunately, but we would have loved to. Doesn't really like mean anything saying that, but like, I'm gonna remove this headbutt. Okay. Yeah, god, that's so many Death Swords. Okay, so we really hope that we get some very takeable remove cards options. Not like Heavenly Armaments. I'm pretty sure I just spoke it into existence. Then we don't have to pay these guys. Because we just want the Herons. I don't know if like these guys give us a discount that's worth anything. But I feel like I have to have money for the hikers, so it's not happening. Armageddon! I mean, that's money. That guarantees me money. This is also like How to Lose the Run 101. He's immune to Mark. I know Fenny's low HP. This guy takes a little bit of time to do damage. He's not the champion version. This guy doesn't take time. This is like, if we draw Bree's skill, we're fine. If we don't draw Bree's enchantment, we're not fine. And like, there's a lot of things we can not draw. Let's risk it all for the biscuit. This is just a test run anyways, I keep telling myself. Ballad of Evasion, turn 1. Not what you want to see. Okay, and then we need to... Unfortunately trace ourselves, so we can't trace Bree, which is like what I really wanted to do. Wait, what are the chances of us not drawing into it? Really low. That's so funny. You gotta admit, that's pretty funny. I almost don't want to get rid of these cards because like I'm scared I won't have the stuff I need, but we're gonna try this. Dang, we had like a very good chance of getting one of those fast cards. Ah, shit. It's gonna be a lot of damage. It's gonna hurt. It'll be a very painful turn, but maybe we can kill the beaver before they go. Who knows? We get to scry ourselves. Look for the divine power. Find the divine power. I mean... Fanaticism's also insane to do with meteorites flying about. So I probably won't do that. But it would let me play Double Bless, which honestly might be more important. I took the gamble. It didn't pay off. It's one of those fights I really wish I had a reroll for. You got this. Never doubted, never will. Oh god. Yeah, I mean, someone could just get sniped and die, though. If they target Bree every time, then I think we might be okay. Reginald might be dead here. Oop, they got rid of the evade. Okay. Reginald might just be dead even if they don't meteorite him. Jesus. God damn, yeah, fanaticism. Really makes a difference. But he did his job. And on the bright side, now everybody has a card they really want to remove. So that's something. You don't take any cold damage, which, you know, makes sense. I need to slow down Fenny. I also need to, like, kill Fenny. Okay, Bree's alive. Everybody's alive. We didn't draw the block turn one, which was like the #1 thing I wanted to do. The Ballad of Evasion helps us out here. And now we get to speed up Amelia twice. So she can actually outspeed something. Let's get rid of our broken bones and we'll try again. A defensive strategy, that's nice to draw. This guy needs to remove vulnerability. I think I need to cleave for the AoE heal. Palisades is annoying. Just enough to get the kill there, not enough to kill the beaver. Could kill the crocodile instead. Crocodile's gonna fix the slowest monster's health. Beaver's also not doing damage outside of meteorite though. And he's not taking speed control, which is pretty important. So let's kill Crocodile Man. Okay. Was this worth it? We'll see. The Ballad of Evasion, very nice there. It's great that we were able to guarantee it. Don't know that it ended up being worthwhile, really. Can I speed up Amelia faster than Bree? No, that's unfortunate. Bree's gonna have to go and take a lot of damage. Hey, Standard Bearer. Standard Bearer's been on the bottom of the deck, I feel like. It got weighted down somehow for, like, most of these fights. Not quite sure how that happened. But, at least next fight we'll be going first with everybody. Hey, here's some damage cards. Cool. Armageddon. Got it. Ooh, Scroll of Intellect is kind of still an interesting card, honestly. It's not upgraded, which sucks. I'm going to take this Repair Armor. Mortal Strike is a card I think about every now and then. It's like just on the cusp of being viable. Sometimes that Scroll of Intellect is going to be good. Sometimes it's going to be terrible. So like there's no point to do any of these right now. Okay, I'll leave. I think I need all the gold I can get. We're going to train as Modi. How much good trainer? Okay, it doesn't cost us anything and we just get shards. I like that deal. It's a good deal. So yeah, what are these fights? Lancer's scary. This is a just high damage scary team. This is a very similar team. Hey, look, another Armageddon. This time we're going to pass up on the Armageddon, believe it or not. I don't fancy my chances on a second one, given how the first one went. Now, we did also get unlucky. Like, we got pretty unlucky. So we want to dig one deeper, then we want to trace ourselves. Because we didn't get that other chant of initiative, and that was unlikely. Like, we were in all likelihood going to get that other chant of initiative. We just didn't. So, I call bullshit a little bit, but it's fine. Jellyfish has 60% cold resist? I guess it's cold down there at like the bottom of the ocean or something. Defensive strategy, that's going to give us enough block early. Like, hopefully we can get cleave later. I said later. Okay, we're gonna make use of all this block. Benediction. Probably just Holy Nova to heal up Reginald. God, I want to remove cards so bad. One of these days we'll get one of those. This will at least provide a lot of slow, no matter who it hits. Okay, we kind of hit everybody randomly. Reginald I'm still going to give energy to, in case this doesn't work out. I don't like any of this. Fenny is going to become fast. Might want to get rid of that on him. You're going to make Bree slow. So yeah, we'll slow down Fenny as much as we can. Putting AoE vulnerable on our whole team. It's not Jellyfish, I can... You're right, Octopus. Yeah. Tis an octopus. My bad. Okay, how do we speed up Bree in time? We played double chant, that does it. We already played the slow on her though, right? So she's not like gonna get anything good most likely. We get to trace ourselves again. We could play Battle of Evasion, which now that I think about it, is just like the most valid play. I think I'll double trace Bree, perhaps. Try to go all in there. We can't speed her up in time. Or rather, she's not going to do anything after the speed up. But like, that's okay. Oh, never mind, she has AoE slow. What am I talking about? We don't have to draw Piercing Hell. I'm so dumb. We have everything we ever needed. Right. Immediately forgot like the thing that I have. And she does damage with the AoE as Modi, so we heal off of the Sanctify, so it's actually working entirely in our favor. Oh god, the synergies you don't plan for, but just happen. Thank you, game. I need that. I need that right now. I think I'm fine doing this now, actually. We're gonna not have a lot of energy on Amelia, but we get a lot of draw. Surely that makes up for it. I think Amelia's just gonna like wipe the whole team. I don't think the size barrier matters, but like who am I gonna hit? The Croc? Make sure Amelia wipes the whole team? Sure. It's over. No, what have you done? You thanked the game? Oh, you're right. Biggest mistake. I don't know, last time it worked out pretty well. Honestly, it was like pretty okay. The game is like lagging every single time I attack. I think something's wrong with Sanctify. Scavenge. Not upgraded, but still good. I like upgraded guard, but it's the wrong kind, so we're not doing it. Sealed Tomb, Courtyard, Caretakers. Nah, Bree, you can't break crap. Alright, wow. Okay, stop with all the, like, what did I have? Did I have the Extreme Corruptors mod on somehow? I mean, I know we don't because we got the other stuff earlier, but what is this? I would love to take all this money. I can't believe they've offered me so much money, and I just can't do these stupid things. I might do this if it was remove 2 cards. I might try it. Yeah, Sanctifying Thorns are a bit laggy. They really unfortunately broke a lot of stuff with the last update, didn't they? Alright. Not going to be stupid anymore. Gonna always make sure we get those chant of initiatives. I wish I could have these corruptors on my runs. Me too. I wish I could have them on a lot of my other runs. But not this one, not right now. Thank you. Add that vulnerability. Who is the scariest of them all? You are, because you're going to all monsters speed up by 4 and dispel slow and stuff, and then also purge 3 and shit. Well, I guess, no. Everybody else is going to do more damage, which sucks. But the Lancer does damage later. You get your frost resistance up? What the stupid monster. Okay, ooh, lucky me. Got some lucky stuff this time around. Maybe this time I don't play Fanaticism. Okay, we're not going to be able to take any enemies out, of course. Honestly, it was never going to happen. You can make you slowed, though. Oh, I guess you going slow is actually kind of worse in some ways. Because it gets rid of her slow that she puts on herself. Which is actually going to be nice. Did I have enough block? Purged souls. Very interesting. Yeah, okay, that's a big, massive change in the speed. God, I hate this guy. What the hell is that? Stupid characters doing stupid shit. Okay. Highest HP hero. That should be Bree. We drew a chant of initiative, and now we can trace ourselves. Draw another chant of initiative, and probably ballad. Ballad should keep us alive, and then the extra speed on Reginald should somehow keep him alive, but like, oh my god, he's gonna take so much damage. And the extra speed on Bree maybe later could keep her alive. Oh right, they put rust on all of us. That's why we're all so freaking slow. God damn. Yeah, I knew this fight was scary from the moment I saw it. But I didn't want to believe. Okay, Valid Evasion hopefully keeps us alive. I know Reggie should survive with his Sanctify core. Okay. Let's scry ourselves, not draw the dust door. Don't have to worry about burn, really. So I'll put away a flash. Take a look at what we got. Okay, so we can remove slow on Tholes. It's actually probably worthwhile. I guess we can actually speed up Amelia in time. So maybe now I want to do this. Divine Power on her is also pretty good. Won't be able to play the Holy Nova, but like, it's probably pretty worth overall. This dude's so stupid, just mini Rust King. That's what I always call him. Escal Barrage seems like it'd be the best thing here. I guess we do like an Icicle until we know Shatter gets the finish. And then Escalance this guy. Alright. Good God. What a fight. Purple Escalance, okay. Second, Scavenge, unupgraded, uninteresting, but I'll take it. Barricade. I don't know if I want another Barricade. It's nice when you don't have Entrench, though. And I wasn't able to buy Entrench, so... Nah, we'd rather just draw our skills. Most games. Okay, so the Caretakers here... Oh, we don't get an automatic sell because we didn't go to the other thing. I forgot that that was kind of the case, that you had to do this. Oh, shit. You have to persuade them to sell to you? God, these guys suck. Well, that ruins my whole plan. Do I double down and just like get another curse in my deck? Try to persuade them? Or do I just rest and get a heal right now? When our team is looking a little bit scruffy? Whatever. We'll just rest. Not gonna double down. That sucked. Grab the rift. Fight it. Do it. Win. Okay. Alright, we already start them with slow and weaken. Love that. Always gamble? No, definitely not. What's one more curse? Everything. Everything right now. Chat, it's like the demons in my mind. Just like, what's one more curse? That's the worst that could happen. Alright. Cool, we did get the other Chant of Initiative, and I was able to put Ballad of Evasion on top. It's a slight gamble. Not a huge gamble, though. Double Death's Door. Well, you hate to see it. This is one of those fights, isn't it? Some of those fights is just not going to end as well. Why does this guy still have like the same HP he had in Act 1? Not complaining. We'll play the Discharge. It'll draw us more next turn. Play some block, I guess, and then like ultimately I want to end that guy's existence. That's nice. Man, I really need a cat cam to farm this. That's why you play Singularity? Only one curse of each type? Is that it? Oh, them being one speed faster than last time is actually impactful. It's pretty funny. You know, I will say, at least we picked the good weapon on Amelia. So, like, us getting a good weapon now wasn't the most necessary. We should hopefully be able to take speed control. Once again. Gonna speed up myself, and then... We already drew our Death's Doors, right? We have Amnesia and Broken Bones, though, so it'd probably be nice to not draw those. Okay, we weren't going to draw them anyways. Thanks, game. I wasn't going to dig for speed later. As for the one I want to take down, it's definitely this one. Unfortunately, the block only matters on Bree right now. Without drawing Ice Barrier. We don't have any Bless. I need this guy to be slowed or have no HP. One of the two. Preferably no HP, I guess. Okay, we got Divine Power. Gonna do this so that immediately it's not slow as hell. Then we could unslow somebody else too. If it's Reginald, that's not the end of the world. Give ourselves clarity, but that's probably not the best if we have Helping Hand coming up. We do have Helping Hand coming up. In fact, we could scry here for the amnesia to go away. And then Bree's still fast, so we'll give that there. Scavenge. Put stuff on top. You can still have the bad stuff. Bree, can we go to the Dust Door? No, it's not gonna be there. Not right on top anyways. You got rid of my piercing hell. You dastardly devil. Alright, we can speed up Reginald though. So yeah, we have that. We're good here. I think we're set on the fight. Just took a lot of thinking. One of these days, Reginald's gonna do so much damage. Then you'll see. Is that our Death's Door again? How dare it show up twice? Put Fanaticism on top because it still scares me. Give the Bless. Give the Inspire. They're powerful, so we'll just hit this guy. Okay. So Vesicle Barrage automatically gives us some damage. Could Shock Nova? Shatters slightly more damage right now. I think Shock Nova. See what Icicle hits. It's not good. I think we have it. We just do it this way. Yeah, okay. Like I said, fight's on. Fight's done. It's round 3 team. It's round 3 team. Purple Evocations, energy. We need that. Protect from evil. It's upgraded, but it's the wrong way. I don't know that I'm going to want it the other way. It's a little bit less buffer. It's not bad, though. It's still, like, a fine card. It's just expensive, and I don't know that I'm going to be playing it that often. Sweet Melodies are a no. Everything else is a no. Purple Evocation is great. That's why you play Singularity. I don't know. I hope to see Time Loop Necropotence this run. That is one of the joys of playing Amelia, isn't it? Gotta look at our level ups too, right? We're gonna do Tactician, so we have energy on Bree. We're gonna do Chastise, so we have damage on Reginald. And then, what am I doing? Probably Time Loop. Change spell card requirement to Eldritch to any type. Once per combat, you reach 5 Spell Shard, shuffle all the mage cards in your Vanish pile into your deck with costs reduced by 3 and gain 1 Inspire. And then Time Paradox allows you to do that twice. Otherwise, we could reduce it by 1, but it's not as good. Either way, neither of these are going to be like exactly what I want. Like probably Ice Palace I could potentially play. It's not the end of the world. Though it's not as much Frost as I would like. Momentum is definitely going to be the play on Tholes, so we'll go do the Tactician, Chastise, and then gonna wait for a second on Time Loop versus Frost Swords. Maybe what I open here will help me decide. Purple Eldritch Sword. Dimensional Crystal, though, is like the probably more obvious play. Though I could play Dimensional Crystal on Reginald. There's always that. It's not a bad play at all. Eldritch Sword is interesting. It's actually pretty good on Amelia. Like, this helps us get to the Frost Discharge quite a bit faster. And we can have the max charges be higher. Which is nice. I mean, it's 2 more damage per charge, right? So that's plus 4 more damage. Also more minus damage taken, which is pretty also great. I don't know that I want to not have Dimensional Crystal, though. Because oftentimes you want to play your more expensive cards with Amelia first anyways. Like, the only time that's not true is Shatter. Like, Eldritch Cloak is also like a good armor here. I suppose Tholes could take it. He doesn't need slippers. And he gives him some resistance. I like him being slightly tankier. This purple Eldritch Sword is really making me think. I mean, we already have Eldritch Wand, though. Eldritch Wand is pretty good. I mean, Dimensional Crystal is a no-brainer. Yeah, it is. But, like, I also could give it to Reginald right now. Like, there's an argument to be made that Reginald having it for the Benediction or the Divine Grace is actually pretty darn nice. Like, that's like a better Divine Power in a way. So, like, I'm debating that heavily right now. Plus, he's going to be kind of carry Reginald in the future, so it probably won't be wasted on him. Double Blizzard's going to make your life so much easier, Act 3. That's true. Like, Double Blizzard would be really nice, Act 3. That sort of is the game plan. But I'm thinking about Act 1 right now. Or, sorry, Act 2. I'm going to try the Dimensional Crystal play on Reginald. It's probably the wrong play. I'll readily admit that. But I think it's not that wrong for our situation right now. So yeah, we'll do Time Loop. Double Time Loop is always a fun possibility. Try to lower the price. Not going to happen. But at least these guys just let you buy from them. I always forget Turban's here. Turban's a fun card. Reduce the highest cost of the song spell in your hand every turn by 1. Do I take this on Tholes? It's kind of interesting. And this is basically just the golden harp for super cheap. I don't know. Venom Flask isn't doing that much. This could save me energy. And that's nice. I'll take Purple Flute. That's good. Rings. I could take Amber Amulet. I'm not that scared right now, where I think 7% damage is going to make all the difference in the world. Or rather, I don't think I need to give myself the best try. Chaotic Wind, remove 1 card. Not my favorite, but not the worst either. Drawing Broken Bone first sucks. This is fine, though. Oh, I messed up. I needed more energy. Shit. Or did I? Dust Door can go away. Intimidates can go away, and then check her again to get rid of the other Death Door that I knew was sneaking up on top of her deck. Okay, the slow there. Unfortunately, Chaotic Wind made that a little bit annoying. Skills are now cheaper. Barricade's a possibility, though, so the extra draw here is nice. Who goes faster this time? I think it was like Reginald or something. I didn't really see who it hit. So, because, yeah, this is like the first spell, like, copy play, right? This Benediction right here. We just got 8 Bless on her. That was pretty darn nice. Then we get the Holy Smite. I don't know, maybe we have a chance of taking out the rock. It's got low resistances for us. I'd play Fanaticism more if I was worried about Divine Power. Or rather, if I had upgraded Divine Power. Okay, she didn't go too crazy that turn. That's nice for us. We have a Rain. I'm gonna do the Life Tap. 6 energy lets us Icicle Barrage and Shock Nova. So we'll Icicle Barrage first, put it in our hand. And then we'll Shock Nova. Take a little bit of speed control back. See if this hits. Archer's likely to be the problem next turn. So we'll see. That was great damage though. Purging on Amelia sucked. She got the fast though, that's funny. Ooh, the Chaotic Wind is ruining us right now. That hurts. Oh no. Oh god, oh, that's so bad. Oh, Chaotic Winds, how you torment me. The problem with hitting her is it hits everybody. We need the block on Bree. She should draw a defensive strategy most likely if we just give her some Inspire. Expected Prophecy. We have the Divine Power, but now we can't play it, so we'll put it back on top of our deck. Because life's unfair. I'll have the Bless there. Ow. Asmodee. Okay, didn't get the super block this turn, but we'll probably take out the 2 enemies that are about to attack us. I'll put this on Tholes, because he's most likely to need it right now. Then on Reginald. Already full health on Bree. Ooh, he got to go, but we get to speed up. So, joke's on them. I still outspeed ya. And then we'll try to give her the least resistances so she can get taken out in time. Not sure exactly how that's gonna go. We go cold's nice. I mean, kind of gotta do this. It's unfortunate, but we'll survive it. This guy taunting's not the end of the world for us. Oh, she no longer has the thing. I was like, I don't want to take too much damage, but we're actually fine. We're actually so fine. And I can shatter right now, too. Everything goes back in the deck. I guess we need the purple one on you. Cool. Should I actually, like, wait to heal? I don't know. Maybe I should have. Okay, cool. Cool. Haha. You can't just not out everything on Reggie. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Sorry, I know that was in response to, like, me taking the Dimensional Crystal on him. But yeah, that's pretty true. Okay, I think Shake It Off right now on Bree sounds great. Whew, remove the Death Door. Okay. Deck consistency is coming back. Now I just need to remove more cards. Oh, right. We have everything that's bad. What's like the best option is like Wish for Freedom or something like that. It's like the least bad option. I hate this guy. I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, I wish you could just like not interact with him. So, low self-esteem, broken bones. Wait, Mountains of Gold is good? Use 150 gold per character, but gain 12 experience. Oh my god, well, I mean, it's better than maybe getting some bad stuff in our deck right now. Honestly, I think I'd rather have gold loss than getting more curses. I don't want more curses right now. There's a bug, it didn't make us lose gold. Alright. We take it. We take those. Okay, cool. There's not bad option on that one. Out of curiosity, do you know the 3 things you cannot wish for when you encounter a djinn? Let me see. Is this like Aladdin rules? What would it be? It'd be love. You can't wish for love, or to make, you can't force someone to love you. And then you can't wish to bring anybody back to life. And then what's the last thing? What is the last thing? Don't tell me, don't tell me. Thinking. We get some draw. I gotta play everything this turn. There's Death's Door. I knew it would find me. Or you can't wish for more wishes. Yeah, there you go. Dang it, I looked at chat and saw. It should be more wishes, love, and then the death of someone. I don't remember where I saw this. Probably get the most value out of playing the Benediction here. double up on that. Thought about scrying to see if I had Divine Power on hand. I do. I still don't actually like mind drawing it this turn, because we'll put it back right on top. And then we'll give her a little bit more bless. And then we'll attack this guy in back and hope he dies. Because even mini worms are dangerous. Rain. Okay, we don't actually have the ability to play Frost Nova and Winter Orb, so I'll just play the Winter Orb, given there's only 2 enemies this fight. And this will do it for you. I was pretty close. Almost one-shot him. Almost OTK'd. It's a good sign. He also has marks, so he can't even survive by like hiding. Wish I could heal up Tholes. Can I speed up her? No, that's not gonna happen. Can I give ourselves some damage up? Maybe. Super slowed. Healed up. Not gonna be able to save ourselves on anything, but it's fine. Take some poison damage, I guess. Reggie will heal up. Reggie could probably finish the job, so I guess I don't have to take the poison damage on him. Probably should have powerfuled myself first if I wanted to, like, more guarantee it, but that was fine. Who needs Divine Power? Blade Flurry on Tholes, that purple is kind of funny. If I had ideas of him doing damage, it would be interesting. The only interesting thing about it right now is that it is a good way for him to heal back up, and it is a melee attack. And it applies a lot of debuffs, like there's... It opens up Hexproof as a potential thing that we could face. I'm gonna do it, because I'm throwing the run. Sorry, what? What did I say? There's a cap. Oh, I don't like that fight. Oh god. Remove a card, though. We have to do it. Random blob to all monsters. I don't care. Get rid of these Death Doors. I gotta do it. Sure, shove a captain in a fight. Whatever. See if I care. Okay. Gonna try to make sure we have Ballad of Evasion for next turn, but we have all the speed control we need. Get rid of Bree's Death's Door that wants to be on top of her deck, because of course it does. And then, I don't know, if I can kill a captain, I will kill a captain. Random hero, right, he's not all heroes anymore. At least they nerfed that captain. Thank goodness. Captain's got to go. Alright, let's see if we get our spells this turn. Or Divine Power, one of the two. Yeah, I'll take a Divine Power for 2. I guess we'll like double up on Healing Rain. Seems kind of weak. I could just not play spells this turn, but that also seems kind of weak. And I could have a better chance of killing the captain. You know what? Give me a better chance of killing the captain. I'd rather just make that more likely. Yeah, we took that like a good 70 HP. Okay, so I tried to check for wishes and things. I ended up on a thread where someone was speaking very strangely. It was a very weird experience. I don't know if TrasheCon stream would make me end there, but I don't have the answer. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't always get the answer to everything in life. It's a lesson in and of itself. Okay, so this is gonna be bad. Scroll of Intellect on ourselves, and then I'll still hit the captain, because I don't want the captain to go again, but you are a pain for mages, I think. No, you're not the pain. The knife boy is the pain for mages. You're just annoying. Really? That's a double hit? God, you're such BS. Oh, that's a lot of chill on Amelia. Don't know if I can overcome that, but only the Heron is going before her. She's applied a lot of chill to the enemy team. We have the Ballad of Evasion. The Spirit of Reginald. Speed up Amelia too. Worth it. Okay. Bree's still not healing up. Oh, the reactive laser. God dang it. Oh, Captain's Presence. God dang it. Oh, and I want to play this to heal on Bree, but that's not going to be how it works. Okay, well, we're not going to screw over our whole team then. I mean, Reginald will, but like... what else can he do? We got Bless there. We have Powerful here if I want it. Holy Smite does get through, so that's nice. And then we'll take a look here. I probably could get rid of a Icicle Lance. What cards am I likely to draw? It's kind of a gamble. I want Shock Nova or Eldritch Discharge, but I'm not guaranteed to get it. In which case I actually don't need the energy. Okay, we got Shock Nova. Lucky us. But the captain doesn't even give a crap. Alright, we got rid of the captain. I don't even know if that was the right choice, but it felt right in my heart. Okay, Battle Evasion hopefully means someone survives. Cool. I would love if Tholes could get an attack off, actually. Piercing Howl's great. Like, Tholes kind of needs to attack. I don't know if I could, like, leave someone just barely alive. But if I can, I'll try. I guess I'll heal up with Reginald. Tholes does draw Blade Flurry. So we'll just, like, give ourselves as many options as possible. I guess the rat doesn't have that much Sanctify, so we'll kill him. Okay, I just found it. Actually, it's a quote from a show I used to watch when I was a kid. In Lego Ninjago, Agent says, I'm going to do 3 wishes. Rules are simple. You can't wish for more wishes. You can't wish for love or direct harm to other people. Gotcha. Oh, we had the thing here. Interesting. Can I... What's the best way to finesse damage? Gotta actually do the math. That's not gonna finesse it. Okay, so like... This is almost 100. So it's 7 less than 100, and this does 47. Which is gonna take you out, unfortunately. So we could do like... 72... 72 brings you down to exactly... God, don't do math on stream. 60, and then we could do 58 here. Then we let Tholes go to heal up slightly. There we go. It's 21 HP. It's not nothing. Ooh, Purple Enrage. Lots of decent options here, actually. Okay, the third unupgraded Scavenge. Would you take it? I don't know that I need that many Scavenges. I'm not even gonna entertain the idea. Another Fanaticism, but unupgraded, so I'm just not gonna do that either. Reginald's a little bit hard to make it work. Death's Door for free. The removal is gone. Okay. Healing Rain's definitely not like putting in any work, so we're not gonna worry about it. Scroll of Intellect I'm fine with. Ice Barrier's losing its charm. Frost Novas are still good. The Shock Nova's been useful from time to time. I don't know if I want to get rid of that yet. I don't know if I feel comfortable enough to do that. We'll remove a Dart, though. Definitely don't need a Dart. We only need to remove 1 more card on Bree, and it's Broken Bones. Life's looking up. I love all these Ice Lances. I don't know if I need the Rain, to be honest. I think Rain is past its expiration date. we need cards that deal damage. So Life Tap and Evocation might be more than enough energy for me. I would like to upgrade the Scroll of Intellect so I can just give Energize to someone, probably just Amelia. But that'll be fine. Okie dokie. We'll just fight. I'm going to have to leave soon, so after this fight, I unfortunately have to call it a night. I'm going out to Korean barbecue with friends. But I will be finishing this run tomorrow, one way or another. And then if I lose, we'll try again. I think this has been a pretty successful, just run so far. I'm very happy with where we've gotten to, at least. It kind of, I don't know, it's working pretty much like I planned, where Bree dies a lot early, and then we profit later. Bree no longer has the worst deck in the world, so I'm gonna yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look for powerful and shit. Okay, good stuff. Good start. And we get a defensive strategy in case we're gonna take some damage. Reginald can do even more. I don't know, we're just going all in here. Am I confident that we can take these guys out? I'm not. They have a lot of resistance. Wow. Okay. We'll block. Do I expect a prophecy? I could here. It's for divine power. We did get it. I think that's worth it. Then we'll do double up on benediction. Look at that, we're almost gods. Probably not the Winter Orb, if I had to guess. It's not the time for it. Okay. As long as we make sure the Skelly Boys are gone, we have 2 turns to finish this guy off. Thank you. I was like, you're gonna snipe the one I want you to snipe, right? One of these days? Cool. So we should survive. One of the reasons I hate this fight too is because these guys don't play nicely with Steel Forge, because these attacks don't count as attacks that actually hit it. That bothers me somewhat. Speed you up. Reginald, what are you gonna draw even? Cleave is actually good for healing. I guess we want to play Ballad of Evasion. I was like, I'm going to play Blade Flurry. Maybe not. Cool. So we do get the Cleave if I want to. I don't think I need the Powerful, but screw it. Why not? We'll take it. They're very unlikely. I mean, they don't even get the kill on us this turn, most likely, so what do I care? And we do want to draw on Amelia. Come on, Amelia, you gotta have something. That's energy and Eldritch Discharge is probably enough. I could just probably take this guy out in a single hit. Yeah, I think the AoE will get to him. Probably shouldn't have even focused him once. Evocation gives us the energy I desire. Yeah, the AoE does indeed get them. Don't know if it would have always gotten them. Well, he's damaged. Cool. Evasion worked. Oh my god, never mind. Evasion didn't work. Bree died again. I love this guy. What a dude. So what is that whole combo? Why does that kill you? Because you transform your vitality into dark. Oh, I see now. That was part of my problem. Whoopsie daisies. Let me know if evasion worked. Oh, it didn't work. Yeah. That's a trash comps line for you right there. That sounds about right. Alright, Reginald, to be extra insulting, we're definitely gonna I don't know, this is probably actually the most damaging hand you could have. We're going to try to win with Reginald. And we have a bunch of zero-cost cards coming up for Amelia, in case he somehow... Oh, God! Damage. Well, I'm glad we have a Reginald. Good God. I wasn't expecting Amelia to pop right there. Holy shit. Frit Scourge is just insane. What a dude. Yeah, I was calling him weak. He heard me. We don't transform damage, so I don't know if Superconductor is the path. It's not like we're... Like, the only reason Superconductor is not good here is because we're not reducing lightning resistance that much. It's unupgraded. Squall's a good card, but we're probably going to opt for Blizzard. We didn't get any free upgrades during the act, which is unfortunate. I'm scared to read chat, so I'm looking away for now. Do I like this card more than I like Uproot? It's pre-upgraded. Costs 0, which is nice. There's a lot more times I could play this card than I can play Uproot. Uproot's good for the Thorns removal, and obviously AoE vulnerable is really nice, but I have an unupgraded one, but I don't know if I'm ever going to get the chance to upgrade it, to be honest. 4 Wrist Banner is something I've been keeping that's been helping my speed really work out right now, so I don't know if I want to change it up. The Architect's Ring's interesting. Could grab that on Reginald. Handbook's really great for Bree. The problem is I don't have enough speed ups for everybody, if that's the case. Because I have to speed up both Reginald and... Well, no, Bree's at 20 speed, right? Oh, but she needs to be faster, but depending on the fight. I mean, we could base it off of the fight, and then she could also get like a speed armor later on. That would make her better. I think Handbook's good enough to risk it. And we have enough speed control that I think we can like manage the fights well enough. When you play a skill, gain Fury. We don't have the Fury perk, so it's probably not worth it. And then there's no weapon in here I care about for Thuls, so yeah, we go. Alright. Well, 2 Death's Doors. We had too few Death's Doors in the deck, that's what I said. Give Bree the beer so she can relax a bit, right? I think it was going to be Red Portal. I like talked about it earlier. I think it makes the most sense. It's kind of the easiest for us to do, and just like will be the easiest later. So what do we got here? Altar of Storms, Eldritch Rift. Yeah, I mean, this is interesting. No Pet Trainer on this occasion. So Black Forge I usually would like to go to. I mean, Amelia has an interaction with the Time Rift. I think she can like get up a lot of these for free as well, which is kind of cool. I mean, there's no path to get the Time Rift as well. Does Amelia just make every Eldritch Rift appear? Or is that just like lucky? Check for Collins. That's true. Check for Collins. Collins can appear early, right? Monty's appear early. No, Collins appear late. What is this? I knew it was going to be a captain. Well, there's the death of the run. Oh, and they're next to frickin' super attacky guy. I really hope we have a speed armor or something in the shop. That would be ideal. Eldritch Rift is another chance at Dimensional Crystal too, which could be huge as a boon. So if we go to this one instead, we have to face a Monty. It's not ideal. Could go this way. I mean, either way, we have to face this captain. There's no avoiding the captain. All fights lead to them. She doesn't. It's just like... Alright, this is like... This is gonna be interesting. I took a look at everything, so I can hopefully look at the end of this video. I'm gonna have to get going soon, though, so we're definitely gonna call it. I'm gonna take a look at the, what's it called? The shop in a second. I'm just saving an image of this right now, because it needs to be saved. Okay, save it here. Let's go. Cool, alright. Take a look at the shop. Ooh, Holy Hammer. Ooh, Mixed Salad Bowl. Ooh, options. Okay, we got options. No speed in the front. Sucks a little bit. Yeah, no speed. Thermal Amulet's actually kind of interesting on Amelia for damage, but like, I mean, I like Holy Hammer. Holy Hammer is great. It'll probably have significantly less Sanctify than that when I actually activate it, but it will be good for all the other times though. Mixed Salad Bowl is amazing. Crusader Helmet's also pretty good. I'll get rid of the leather gloves at this point, most likely, just to have some sustained survivability. Who would get the Mixed Salad Bowl? That's a great question. I guess Amelia. She doesn't have enough draw all the time. It would normally go on Tholes, but I think I need energy on him right now, and his deck is doing what I want it to do. So I don't know that I want it on him. Okay. Well, we'll come back to this decision. We'll see what I've decided tomorrow. I'll be on at around 2 p.m. PST tomorrow. That's going to be pretty good. Is the +1 fast accessory from the Matriarch any good? Yeah, it is really good. I'm probably not going to... I might go there, but I'm probably not going to go there. Because I don't think it'll make enough of a difference. I mean, maybe if I do Song of Celerity. I'll write that down. Maybe Song of Celerity would be the option here. Celerity plus Matriarch. Because that could show up in our opening hand as well. And we would have this double trace, double vigilance, Song of Celerity currently in our opening hand. We actually don't upgrade this trace in that case. And then we just have to search for the 2 Chant of Initiatives. I'll get rid of this uproot. We upgrade these scavenges. Yeah, that actually, you know what? And then we have +3 speed on Bree is definitely enough. Then we have to just find 2 Chant of Initiatives probably for the most part for a lot of these fights. Because 3 speed on these guys gets them to 19. 19 speed is not going to be quite 20, though honestly for the first captain fight that doesn't matter necessarily. Either way, Blizzard's going to be like the most important thing we get, so... yeah, get Blizzard. Anyways, that's going to do it for today. I hope you all have a great day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you tomorrow. Wish me luck. Bye.